on the same level? That's
Well,
my question.
elaborate. What journey are we talking about? What are we?
So the way that I see it, you either go with a man that already has his situation together, his life together,
Mhm.
or you get somebody that you guys can grow and build with. So it's like, do I wait?
What's wrong? What he got going on? That's like you gotta wait for him. What like, is he like not on the same financial
The
level? Like what is it? What's the issue?
Yeah, exactly. So I have like a year on him, obviously. The
Yeah.
maturity is there, obviously. That wouldn't be with him.
Mm.
But it's like the financials, we don't meet. So I've been in the industry a lot longer.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't been in the industry as much. So I make a little bit more money. So it's just kind of like,
Were you paying for the dates and shit?
nah, hell nah. He pays for the dates. But like as far as I see myself married by the time I'm 26 or
Okay.
by next year.
Okay. And what does it give me? Does he not see himself getting married at that time?
Yeah. But he's like, I want to wait till I have my financial situation together. Is that fair?
Okay. No. If you're already thinking like this, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to move on with your life.
Yeah.
Right? I don't. If this is already your thought process, you don't even need me to tell you to move on with your life. You're already thinking about doing it, so just do it.
Facts. I agree with you.
That's how I feel. If you wanna, if you know, like I said, as he should, he wants to get his finance. I'm not gonna get at him. He's still young. We're around the same age. But yeah, let him do it. Let him get his. That's I'm not gonna come at him for that. But I'm just letting you know now, like that's how you feel. Move around. Why are you still with him?
Potential. But you're right. You're right.
If you want to date for potential in 2024, whose problem is that really?
Mine. 100%.
All right. Good luck to you, all right, man.
Thank you.
All right, yeah. Yeah, dating for potential in 2024. I swear to God, it's a dub. I'm gonna just say this right now. If you're still out here dating for potential, and you're not spending that time that you're wasting working on yourself, getting yourself to that higher level, then yeah, you got some other shit going on. I don't know.
Hello.
What's good, man?
How are you?
You doing all right? What's going on?
So I started talking to this guy. He's younger than me. He's 21. I'm 22.
Mm-hmm.
And on Snapchat, he added me on quick add, and I just accepted it. And right from the jump, he start snapping me and shit like that. So sorry, don't mind the background.
You started talking to a guy that added you on quick add on Snapchat?
Yes, only because I saw that he was from my area.
Okay. Continue.
So we start kicking it off really easily. We start getting to know each other. The second day, he's on my Snap. We start kicking it off even more, and then he FaceTimes me. We have a lot of chemistry, very, very cool. Everything's good. We're cracking jokes with each other. There's no awkwardness. And he's already trying to take me out. He's like, I want to see you, shit like that. And this was Sunday night, and I think this was I can't think. I don't know. I think this was Friday night. We were on FaceTime, and that very next day was my friend's birthday party. And it wasn't really a party. Me and my friend were just going to go with our friend group. We were going to go out to eat into the haunted house. And that's what they had planned for their birthday party. So he said, I want to see you tomorrow. Can I please see you? And I was like, I do have plans. I told him, I do have plans tomorrow night for my friend's birthday party to go to a haunted house and stuff. But I told him, I said, maybe you could see me Monday or this upcoming Friday. I definitely want to see you too. You're not far from me at all. And he kind of seemed really let down about that, but he got over it. So we ended the FaceTime call. We said goodnight to each other. Everything was fine. I sent him a selfie. He sent me a selfie of himself. I opened it, and I was going to respond to his selfie, but mind you, we were on FaceTime all night. It was 3 a.m. by this time. So I accidentally left his selfie on open, and I went to sleep, and I woke up, and I saw that he texted me, oh, wow, you left me on open for 10 minutes. And I quickly apologized. I said, oh, my gosh, I'm so sorry. I fell asleep. And I said, I'm sorry. And he opens it and he says, it's okay. And then after that, I move on. I'm like, okay, I apologize. Everything's cool. We're fine. After that, I sent him a snap and I titled it, "What are you doing?" And he left that undelivered for like 19 hours. And by this time, I was just like, I'm just going to move on. It's whatever. But I don't really trip about people leaving me undelivered because I also leave people undelivered. I know, like, I have a life. Like, I've definitely left people undelivered. I don't care about that. As long as you get back to me, it doesn't matter. But he finally opened it like a day or 2 days later. And when I saw that he opened it, I clicked his thing and he unadded me. So I was just like, I don't understand. I'm the type of person where I like to look in the mirror and look at my actions because this has happened before with a guy. And I keep seeing this repeated pattern of guys unadding me or something like that. And it's not like me and him were dry and they just unadded me. It was like me and him had really good chemistry. Like, I really wanted to see him. I was feeling him. He was feeling me. I've had this happen with multiple dudes. And I'm like, what can I change about my actions to where I don't have people want to unadd me or leave me? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, Liv. Listen, you didn't live the. I don't. Okay. The only thing I think you did wrong here, Liv, was trying to talk to a guy that added you a quick ad randomly on a random day on Snapchat. Mm-hmm. And I genuinely think that's the only thing that you have to assume that the person, especially with how the speed that he was going and how y'all was arguing, he was how you met it didn't make any real sense. Like, we got to think about that first, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, it happens, hit or miss, right? Hit or miss.
I think, but like I said, this has happened before. Like,
you're covering your mic. Yeah, you're covering your mic.
I could probably bring up a scenario where this like same scenario thing happened like a few months ago. It's just like, I don't know if someone hexed me to have bad luck with my relationships, but it's like,
listen, it's okay. We're all gonna miss, hit or miss. Okay, we date people, it doesn't work. We date people, it doesn't work. It's okay.
I just like if you were, my last question is, if you were a guy and you were talking to her, would you randomly unadd her?
I mean, if I didn't give a fuck.
But for what reason? Like,
because I don't give a fuck, Liv. Sometimes people talk to people because they're bored, not because they genuinely want to talk to them. That's what you have to understand. Your only job as a woman, right, is to weed out who you actually give the time of day. Now, if you're giving somebody, a random person that you met on Snapchat ad, whatever, a chance, then you can't expect anything from that individual. Mm-hmm. That's it, and that's all.
And I get that, but if he really just didn't want to talk to me, he could have just left me in open, and we could have ended it there. Why did he have to hold unadd me unless he had a girl or something?
Maybe he had a girl, bro. Maybe that's the reason why I live.
He still follows me on Instagram, but
and you didn't remove him on that, Liv?
I'm not texting him on anything, but he still follows me.
Listen, Liv, don't talk to him anymore, okay? Don't talk to that nigga anymore.
Okay, so my question is, moving forward, how can I try to lessen this same experience recurring?
Well, we can't lessen anything. If the person is not for us, they're not for us. If we're gonna get blocked, we're gonna get blocked. That's life. Stop worrying about niggas, Liv. Stop worrying about niggas. Your life will be a lot better. Trust me. Trust. I would never lie to you, Liv. Stop worrying about niggas and what they got going on, or your life will become a lot better immediately.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, Liv. Appreciate you hopping on, man. All right. Let's see. Yeah, what's the word, man?
Okay. Hey. So I have a question about the situation. So it went like this. I just got into a relationship after like months of not being in any relationship, mind you. I met this guy at work. What ended up happening was we ended up talking and going on a date. When I first met him,
just to get a how old are you guys?
I am 19.
You 19?
Yeah.
You will learn, gang. You will learn. Trust. Don't even worry about it, for real. What's good, Demo?
How's it going?
What's going on, man? What's the word?
Okay, so I just moved to a new city and I've been like dating around and everything. I just don't understand, like, why are people so transactional? Like, they take you on a date and then they be looking at you like you finna throw some, but that's
Because
just odd to
sprinkle,
me.
sprinkle, DMO. DMO, you think these niggas are spending money and doing so on and so forth? They're doing that because here's what a society is, right? DMO, right? If a lot of girls are out here looking for a nigga that can spend a little bit of money on them, a lot of niggas also know, right, that a lot of women, that's what they're depending on. That's what they want. So if they could throw a little bit of money at the person, right, just a little bit of money, there's always going to unfortunately be that expectation, even though that's not how it's supposed to be, right? But you got to look at it. It's a lot of girls right here, right now, that are willing to sacrifice anything for a nigga to throw a little bit of money on for a date, for just the bare minimum. You see what I'm saying? You got to think about it, DMO. And it also depends on the city you live in too, for real. Because it's a little bit, you know. But yeah,
Yeah.
bro, but sprinkle, man. You know, throw some money. Maybe if he throws enough money, you might give him a little bit of coochie, and that's what it is.
Hell no. Like, well, I just moved to New York and I feel like out here people just like, they're later, like they will try to settle down and do shit later. But I don't know. You can already tell by the way I move, I'm not finna
Okay,
have
as you
sex
shouldn't,
with
and I
you.
respect it. As the fuck you shouldn't, right? Money shouldn't be your standard, right? A date shouldn't really just be your standard, right? You know, as you shouldn't. Like I said, bro, you don't have to worry about what niggas' expectations are if you know you're not gonna do shit. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you can't. I tell people this all the time. You can't control how people think or what they got going on, right? Now, how they come to you about it is what's gonna matter at the end of the day, and how you react to that is what's gonna matter. A motherfucker could think whatever they want to. They could try whatever they want to. But if you have actual standards and boundaries, it won't matter.
Yeah, that's real.
That's just what it is.
Yeah, I agree. That's some real shit. I just let them know, like, I don't know what you thought this was. I don't care. And they be spending excessively then side eyeing to see if you finna jump up and down. Nigga, no, bro. I don't care. I give a fuck.
Yo, you funny.
I'm just keeping it a band, but let me get you. Okay, I'm still not gonna give it up. The fuck.
Yo, niggas be leading with their money because that they feel like that's what everybody going for. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Yeah. Oh god. Sprinkle,
Nice.
sprinkle.
All right, yeah, appreciate you hopping on. All right.
Hey, for sure.
Niggas finna leave with they shit now. Shit, what you talking about? Oh my god. Yeah, DMO is cool, man. I fuck with it. What's the word, Gabby? Type shit. I told y'all, niggas is sitting there waiting in the corner for you. The girls that want the money from them. You don't think niggas is waiting for that? What the fuck? I keep telling y'all this. Y'all really think, you know, even if the nigga, let's talk rich niggas. Y'all really think rich niggas are that fucking dumb? All right, let's be real, man. Yeah, I hope Jada comes back in for real if she gets the space. Or if it's not troll. Hold up. Trying to get, hold on. Type shit. Well, anybody else want to come up, man? All the people I just accepted, that shit just disappeared. No troll. Y'all know how that go. I just tried to accept 6 people and that shit just disappeared. Yeah, I know, but that should be disappearing. You know how that should be doing. What's good?
Hello.
What's the word?
Hey, so it's just a quick question. I'm 23. I'm gonna be 24 next week. Not next week, next month. But for some reason, I only get men that are like 35 and up. I'm not trying to talk to those type of men, but I just want to know, like, what could it be about me that I only attract old men?
I mean, it could be a look thing, right? It could be I don't know, you give your mature, right? I mean, that's a lot of different things. I mean, honestly, who you attract, I don't really necessarily think is bad. It's just who you entertain. That is where it kind of matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can attract anybody, old heads, young, you know what I mean? People with money, but it doesn't matter. But it's who you kind of entertain that kind of matters at the end of the day.
I don't entertain them either. It's just like they'll be coming up to me, whispering in my ear. Like, I'll be at the skating rink. They'll be like, skate with me. Like, I don't even like, I don't know.
Are you ever going to entertain anybody that much older than you are?
I only have once, and it was not it. And so I'm not
You tried it before. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. And you never do it again, correct?
Yeah.
So then it don't matter. People like, you see what I'm saying? People can do whatever they want to do. They can try whatever they want to. If you're maneuvering in a certain way, it's not gonna matter.
That's true.
So,
That's very true. Well, that's all. That's all I gotta say. Thank
I
you.
appreciate you hopping on, yeah. Nah, she real for that. Hold on. Forget, I gotta. Please, I need help. FK, you need help? What's good, Maddie? Yo? Yeah, I be weirdos. Yeah, I don't be funny. Like, what the fuck? Niggas, yeah, I be dead weird and not funny at all. Like, what the fuck? What's good, DD?
Hey.
What's going on?
So I'm gonna just get straight to the point. I just broke up with my boyfriend of 3 years because he was
How old are we
looking.
talking? How old are we talking?
I'm 22.
How old is he?
I'm 22 as well.
Okay, you broke up with me. Why you did that?
Basically because he didn't respect my boundaries, and
Okay.
he was basically like I don't know how to describe it, but like I went through his phone and he was like on Twitter liking OnlyFans content. So I kind of just like, I'm kind of just like over it. Like, and I just broke up with him because it's just like I saw everything that I needed to see.
Okay.
And it kind of like upsets me a little bit because in the beginning of our relationship, like when we was like a month in, like that's when I first caught him doing it. But he's like my first serious relationship, and I was thinking like, maybe men watch porn, but I was like, I mean, I don't know if that's normal. So I told him like, you could watch porn, just don't be.
Bro, the word, bro. Come on, y'all gotta realize it's TikTok live, bro.
My
They already
bad.
be limited. They already be limiting my shit.
I'm
Because of the
sorry.
shit that be going on, bro. Go ahead.
I told him, I was like, you could be watching adult content, but don't be like looking at other people like personal stuff because to me, that was just too intimate. And like,
So your standard was you could go watch it, just don't look at anybody's. You ain't say that out your mouth, bro. Hold on. Wait, you
yeah,
said out of your own mouth, you can go ahead and go watch it, but don't watch anybody's personal stuff.
yeah,
Edie, who are you expecting to take you seriously at that point? Who?
I
Tell me.
know,
Let's be
I
real.
know,
Be real. You can go watch it, but just don't watch anybody's personal stuff, okay?
yeah.
What?
So basically, 3 years later, caught him doing it again. And I told him, like, when I first caught him, I was like, if I see you doing it again, I'm breaking up with your ass. And that's basically what I did. So I just kind of want to figure out, like, how can I, like, let him know that, like, because, like, he knows that I'm serious about being done with him, but we also live together. So it's kind of awkward. So it's like, how do I keep him at an arm's length? Because it's just like
Whose name is on the lease?
both of our names.
Both of y'all names is on the lease. And when does that end?
He honestly, it's gonna be ending by the end of the year. But I told him he need to figure something out. Like he gotta go. I'm staying. He gotta go because
How is he reacting to him having to go?
he was understanding with it. And he didn't put up a fight really. Like I feel like he knows that he's in the wrong, but it's just like I don't know. Like
You honestly believe that he's gonna be the one to up and leave when you were the one that caught him on some shit and broke up with him? You honestly believe? Let's look at the scenario. I want everybody to take a step back and listen to this scenario, right? You honestly believe that he's gonna be the one to leave the crib when both y'all names are on the lease. You're the one that caught him up on something that he's probably been doing the entire time, right? You caught him on something that he's probably been doing the entire time, and you think that he's gonna up and leave when you're the one that caught him on that type of shit? You believe that? You see how calm? You see how calm and cool he was when you were saying it? Because he knew he was never gonna do that shit. That's why. And he also knows that you're probably not gonna actually leave either.
No,
Nothing
I'm
for him to
definitely
actually be up and rah and about. You see what I'm saying? Let's just think about it for just a little bit. That was never gonna happen. So you're gonna have to figure out what's the next alternative. What are we gonna do?
Honestly, like I'm just waiting until like the lease ends and everything, and I'm honestly done with him. I'm done with him. Like I don't want no relationship
You
with
trying to
him.
convince somebody that's been doing this for 4.5 years that you're done with somebody you're living with? You're trying to convince me. I've been doing this for 4.5 years every day. You're trying to convince me that you're done with a nigga that you're coming up to me about, that you live in the same crib with, and you're asking me how to show him that you're done? If you're still in that crib, you're not done. If you still open your mouth and speak to him, you're not done. If you still move your fingers to text anything to him, you're not done. So what are we talking about?
Understood, but I am done. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay.
Like
Well, hey,
I
update
don't
me.
want him no more because it's just like I feel like if a man could step out on a relationship, like it's just like he just genuinely didn't. Even if he did love me, he ain't love me enough to not cheat. So it's like I'm done.
So he cheated. Okay, so he was watching the corn and you feel like he was also cheating too type shit.
No, to me, I feel like
Okay.
watching other women's stuff is
I'll take
cheating.
that.
Because
I'll take
if you
that. No,
don't,
I'll take that. That
if
can
you gonna
qualify.
look, you eventually gonna message the girl. After you
Yeah.
message the girl, y'all gonna link up, and boom, y'all done already fucked. Like
Okay.
it's
All right. We gonna say that qualifies, but you're not doing anything about it. So why does it matter at this point? Are you kind of getting what I'm saying, Didi? The
yeah,
only
I
real
understand
thing,
what you're
the
saying.
only real thing that matters that a woman could do in a situation like that, right, is her
Yeah.
completely leaving a situation. No contact at all. That's the only thing that will ever hold weight in a nigga's eyes. Other than that, you're still gonna be there. You'll get over it. You'll get over it. It's only a matter of time.
All right, so I need to stand on business. All right, I understand.
I mean, if you don't, then you're just gonna be making a fool of yourself, man. I mean,
Oh
it's not really,
nah, I'm definitely not fucking with him no
okay.
more. It's just I need to figure it out. Then, like you said, I need to figure out how to get his ass away from me.
Stand on. Okay. Well, let me know. Let me know how that ends up going. All right.
All right, will do. Thank you so much.
That's my folks, man. Hold up. I mean, yeah, people have their different yeah, that is subjective, exactly. So people have their different definitions of it, but especially because she told him about it type shit and he still did it anyways. I can kind of understand that a little bit. It's like you tell somebody not to do something very, 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 very simple, right? That's a boundary, and they cross it. It's like, yeah, I can see it. It just depends on who it is, because some couples will do that shit together for real, like it's not. It just depends on who it is. Word.
Hello.
What's the word, Amina?
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
So me and you've been on live before about this same situation, but this was like April, and the story was crazy to the point like I think there was something wrong with my connection, and like we had cut off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember. You have a lot of people, so you probably don't even remember me. But let me give you a rundown of the scenario. So basically, I met this guy on Instagram. And I usually never, ever like if I'm dating somebody, it has to be through like mutual friends or like if I'm out, stuff like that, but never on Instagram. So I'm like, you know what? Let me reply to this guy. So so a background about him, he lives in Atlanta. And so we're writing, and he ended up asking for my number, and I gave him my number. And we were on the phone speaking, and then he was on his way to New York. I feel like I think we spoke on a Monday. On that Friday, he was like, "Oh, I'm flying into like New York. Like, can I see you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So, anyways, we link up. The first date was like so good. I'm like, okay, he gave a good impression. Second day goes by. The next day, we went on another date, and then he left to Atlanta. So when he left to Atlanta, I didn't get to speak to him. He didn't write me nothing. Like, I was like, you know what? Let me call him. So I ended up calling him. That was my mistake. I ended up calling him, speaking to him. And then, so after that situation happened, he was just inconsistent. That's what it was. He was inconsistent. And then around July, no, not around July, around March, around Ramadan, he went to Umrah. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
It's in Saudi Arabia for Muslims. He went to Umrah,
Right.
and he brought me like a praying mat with my name on it and all these things. And we were talking about marriage and all these things. So then July comes around, and I went to like, it was around my birthday. I went to like a Beyonce concert, and then he noticed like I didn't call him, so he basically tried to call quits with me basically in July. So I'm like, okay, you know what? It is what it is. Like we're it looks like we're not aligned. Like I'm gonna just stop speaking to him. So then
So
some
why didn't you recognize it after our first conversation? Didn't I already tell you that?
no. I didn't even get to this we didn't even get to this yet. You see where we stopped at the Umrah. We stopped at Umrah. We didn't
Oh,
and
yeah,
then it cut off.
disconnected. Okay, and it
The
cut off.
story yeah, and it cut off. The story gets worse. So
Oh,
in
shit.
July, remember he cut it off with me, right? So then the next, because he was telling me like, oh, like we're inconsistent, like we just have different schedules, and I was like, you know what, he's probably right. So I spoke to my friends, which I shouldn't have did, and they was like, no, like he's right, you don't call him, you don't do this, you don't do that. And I'm like, you know what, let me call him back and let's speak about it, because I was being super dismissive. I'm like, you know what, you don't want to speak anymore. Like I don't like, if a guy, I feel like if a guy tells you like he doesn't want to do this anymore, you shouldn't convince him, right? So anyways, I spoke to my friends about it, and they were just like, just you didn't say anything, you just let him be. And I'm like, no, because I didn't want to speak to him anymore. So anyways, the next day I ended up calling him, and we started speaking again. Now this is what I wanted to tell you. So the week after that, we were on the phone and he accidentally called me another girl's name. That's what I wanted to tell you. He accidentally called me another girl's name, right? So let's just say her name was Sabrina. He accidentally called me her name, and I'm like, who is the girl? So he basically was like, I just know a bunch of Sabrinas. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like I just know a bunch of.
This is like the third time that the guy is like dubbed you in a certain type of way, and you called him just to figure shit out, even after he was dubbing you on numerous occasions. Like this
Sorry?
is the third. This is the third occasion that you're calling the individual after he's kind of like slight dubbed you, right? This is the third
No.
time.
First, this is the first time. This is the
No,
first. No,
because
the
like
first
after
time.
no. This is quite. This I think this is the second or third time in this entire story. You said, okay, so then I called him after you already had a realization that this person wasn't.
Oh
fucking with you.
yeah. Second time, definitely the second time.
Right.
The second time.
So
Yes,
you've
yes.
had 2 times to realize that this man does not like you, correct?
Yep.
Okay,
That is very true.
I'm making sure we're all
Yeah.
on the same page. All right, go ahead.
You're right. You're right. So he calls me the girl's name, and I'm like, I don't like. He's like, oh, I understand. That's where I went wrong too, because he blatantly told me like, I understand if you don't want to speak to me anymore. Like I take accountability for what I'm doing, right? So, anyways, we started speaking again, and one day I just went in Miami because I used to journal the situation. So I looked at my journal. I'm like, oh, no, this guy is not for me. This guy is not for me. Like I just was just looking at the whole situation, and I ended it with him, right? I blocked him off everything, and I ended it with him. And remember the girl named Sabrina. Remember that name. So maybe around like January, he wrote me on, no, not January, March. That was this year. That was this year. He wrote me on WhatsApp, and he was like, oh, it's Ramadan, unblock me. Right? So he wrote that, and I was like, you know what? Let me just unblock him. I spoke to him, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to speak to him. Fast forward to now, he's married. He's married. And guess who he's married to? The Sabrina girl that he accidentally called me her name. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's surprising.
I just seen your live like on my thing, and I was like, oh wow, let me get on it and let's because now I just laugh about it.
Man, I get it,
This
but that situation's over with though, right?
Oh hell yeah, that situation. It's you know what's the crazy thing? It's been over with. It's been over with since I broke it off with him. After he wrote me on WhatsApp, like I was like, I spoke to him that day, and then like I never spoke to him after that.
But so what do we?
But the thing is, his wedding.
Hold on, but what did we learn? Wait, go ahead. His wedding, what?
Oh no, the only reason why I know about the girl is the wedding is everywhere. The wedding is everywhere, literally.
I mean,
the wedding is on TikTok. The wedding. Of course not. But that's what I'm saying. That's the reason when I know about it. But you said, what did we what?
So, but what did you learn from that entire situation? What did you get from it though?
A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
What's the main thing that you say you kept doing that just didn't make any sense?
I mean, you know what's the thing? The thing is, I need to trust myself. If I have an instinct of anything, like if a guy is not what it seems to be or what it is, I need to absolutely, from the beginning, just trust myself. Because it's not like the first time when he was inconsistent, I didn't know. You know what I mean? I said I was gonna do something, and it's sticking by your word too. Like if you're saying like, okay, this guy is not for me, why do you continue giving into it? Like, you know what I mean? Don't continue giving in. Don't just continue giving in.
Okay. Okay. So what are you gonna do if he decides to text you again and say, I ain't gonna lie, I
No,
miss you?
but I'm not gonna lie. What is there to talk about? What is there exactly to talk about?
I mean, we could have said that the past 4 times. That's
No,
what I'm
actually,
saying.
no. But the thing is, you're absolutely right, and that's exactly what I was doing. But I think I don't even know because at
Listen,
the
man. The
time, like,
a moral of the story, man. No more chasing niggas. All right.
oh
Moral of the
yeah,
story. That's all I want from you, man. No more chasing niggas. You know, and you'll be alright. You'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine, man. All right. That's it, and that's all.
yeah,
As long as you don't chase niggas no more, I mean, you'll be okay. All right.
yeah. We move.
Yeah, you move. All right. Appreciate you hopping on, gang. All right. Let's see.
Hi, KB.
What's the word, Tori?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on?
I've been here before. I just need you to tell me to get it the fuck together.
Well, why? What happened?
Okay, so why would a man not want to tell you that he's dating someone and keep making excuses? Like, okay, so
Because they want a side chick.
but he be telling me, oh, I got my mom over. I can't have anybody over. Just tell me you got a girl. Oh no, it's not a girl. It's a woman. And he be lying. Like, just tell me you got a girl, please.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because they be wanting to have a side chick. They want to have their cake and eat it too. Very simple.
It's just not me anymore.
But I genuinely believe that. I'll say this. I mean, if that's what your intuition is telling you, you got to stop asking questions. I mean, why
I'm like Amina. I gotta listen to my.
It's like that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. I mean, you're gonna see a situation, a lot of other people's situation. You just got to maneuver. You got to distance yourself from the mindset, the rhetoric. You'll be alright.
And then, how do I? Is it best really? I should never respond back to a man that be coming back. It's really good to just not even respond, right?
If you want to like yourself in the future, and now and in the future, you won't respond. Because like I said, if you respond, they come back and they do you even dirtier. You're gonna feel worse, are you not?
That's true. But
Okay.
what if I also want to play the card too and just get my rocks off? But then I'd be having regret. Like, damn.
I'm saying, does that ever really work? Yeah, you got to think about it. Like, we got to think. Sometimes all we got to do is anticipate it, right? Does that ever really work, though?
No, it
Let's
doesn't.
think about it. It never really works. It always causes more trauma.
No.
That's good. You know what I mean? Them 50 seconds, them 60 seconds, them 10 strokes, but it's not worth it. All right, man? Lock in, Tori.
All right, thank you. I love to hear it.
Yeah, man, some of y'all be throwing y'all standards away for 10 strokes, man. Niggas, and you know what's the craziest part about it, bro? The niggas that y'all be sneaky linking, bro, really only want y'all for that one nut, bro. Like, niggas ain't even really trying to get rounds with y'all. Let's talk about it for a second, bro. A lot of these niggas that y'all be sneaky linking, bro, they don't be there for y'all's nut, but they be there for their own nuts, man. So y'all be getting 1 or 2, 10 strokes, 1 round, maybe 2 rounds, even at most, man. Y'all roads do a lot better than a lot of these niggas y'all call sneaky links. But hey, look. I'm not finna go into it. I'm gonna leave it there. But y'all be throwing y'all standards, y'all be throwing y'all celibacy away for what, really? For 5 minutes max? Not be throwing that shit all just for you to be on your ride home. Like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Damn, I could have kept them 4 months going, yo. I could have kept going for another 5 months for real if I really thought about it for real. Now you driving around saying that for some shit that come on, man. Let's start reality. Let's see. Let's see. I ain't lying to y'all, man. But like I said, niggas be. Hey, man, what's the word?
Hi, hello.
What's the
Can
word?
you hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on, man?
Okay, hey. So I've been talking to this guy for maybe about a month. So just like to give some background, I haven't slept with him or anything. We've been hanging out. It's been really cool.
Hold on. Is your phone connected to like your car? Hold on.
Yeah, it is. You want me to disconnect
Yeah,
it?
disconnect it real quick so we can hear you a little bit better. Yeah.
Okay.
And start over. And how old are you? And how old is the individual you about to talk about?
Okay, I'm 23. He's 24.
24. Okay, we good. All right. Break it down.
Okay, so just a background. It's going on like 2 months now, but we've been talking for a month, and it's hitting like about the 2 month mark. So that's why I said a little over a month. We've been going out on dates and everything like that, but recently I've kind of noticed an energy change through text, and we haven't done anything. So I've been making sure to like not do anything with him just because I want to see where his true intentions lie.
Okay.
But I've been seeing an energy change, and then I'm kind of just like, okay, what should I do? Should I bring it up, or should I just kind of just move with emotions and just kind of let it go?
I mean, what has bring it up as in the talking phase, right? Because at that point we're just trying to get to know each other, and like you said, you're trying to see where his intentions lie, right? People can't fake it for too long if their intentions are genuine. You have to understand that people cannot fake it for too long if their intentions aren't actually genuine. Are y'all getting me? I can't act like I like you for that long without you catching on to the fact that I'm not really fucking with you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
There's the answer to your question if you really think about it.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely makes sense. That's why I definitely was like, okay, I've been kind of matching his energy as well, and kind of just been like,
well, I mean,
I've been just on the fence on it.
Look. The only time you should ever match energy is when the relationship is going upwards, right? Whenever it's going downward, you take a bigger step and you leave motherfuckers. Y'all don't get it. Y'all only match energy when the relationship is going up. You can start saying, I'll match it there, right? But as soon as you start seeing this, you don't match this. You take a hop back, you leap. You become a frog. You know what I'm saying? You jump.
Yeah.
That's how you maneuver. Don't match energy that's not fucking with you like that no more. Snuff that shit out.
Yeah. Makes sense. All right. You're right. Yep. Thank you.
Hey, appreciate you, man.
First.
Nah, word, bro. I don't even, bro. People that know me, I don't even. Bro, as soon as I start seeing that shit go, I watch it, and then I maneuver. The fuck they talking about? Ain't nobody too good. Ain't nobody too good. Hey, one thing about me, the way my pride work, ain't nobody too good to be acting too cool for me. What's the word, yo?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on?
All right, hi KB. I watch you all the time.
Hey,
I think you give really good advice.
What's the word?
I'm 22 by the way, before I start 22.
Okay, grown. What's the word?
Okay, so do you think it's okay for me to wait to date before I get into in a specific place I want to be in, or a goal I want to reach first?
Wait to date? Wait, are you saying like to get to where you want to be before you date?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. You're not missing out on anything, clearly. You watch me, right? You're not missing out on much here. Yeah. If you really watch me.
I know, because my friends been telling me, you're kind of being insecure and stuff like that. I'm just like, okay, I don't know.
How is you trying to get to your goals before you date anybody you being insecure? Isn't that kind of you being securing yourself first? Isn't that the opposite? You're making sure you're good, right? You're making sure that nobody could hold anything over your head if you were to get into a relationship, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're making sure that you won't be one of them women that become expendable because you know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do first. Get to where you need to be first, and then maneuver. Why are your friends trying to push you into a relationship?
I guess it's because I'm trying to lose weight first before I think they're coming from a good place.
Do it, bro. Listen, girl, listen to tell you something, right? Within the past 4 months, I lost 40 pounds. Right? No trouble.
That's awesome.
Do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't get yourself in that position and do what you gotta do. Lose that shit. You can lose it. Don't. You might need some new friends for real. They talking like that.
All right, thank you, Katie.
Hey, appreciate you hopping on, man. Hell yeah. In March, I was 262 pounds. Right now, I'm 225. No troll, I ain't gonna lie. March, earlier on in the year, I was 262 pounds, gang. Let me see. But I cut, let's see. What's good, Mecca? Appreciate
it. So I just want your advice because I've been going on dates with some dude, and it started like a month ago. I'm 21, he's 24.
Okay.
And out of nowhere last week, he hit me up and he was basically saying like, I want someone more grown and experienced. Then went on to say that his ex, who's 23, wanted to spin the block and he was going to explore things with her.
Okay.
And he asked me to still be friends with him, and I just ghosted him because I'm not about to play that shit. And he was like, you're so sweet and all this BS. But I honestly just feel like he was just making excuses as to why he was letting his ex spin the block. Because even though he's 24 and I'm 21, I live on my own. I pay my own bills. He lives with his dad. And I feel like I intimidated him because he would always be like, oh, you're so hard to read when I made it known I liked him.
Don't even worry about the why he did what he did. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Right? Don't. Damn. You should have told me to cheat. Like, post for the picture. Yeah. Don't concern yourself about the why, bro. As long as you're maneuvering, that's all that matters. Hit or miss.
Yeah.
Always remember that, Mecca. No matter what it is.
I mean, I don't know, because I just feel like I'm delusional a little bit, because even though my ego's not going to let me text him back, I'm not going to text the nigga, but, I still wonder.
Why would you say your ego is telling you to text somebody that quite literally dubbed you?
No, I said my ego won't let me text him.
Good. Now I'm hearing the right things. Okay, good. Did you block him?
Yeah, I mean, I blocked him, but he still got my iCloud on my iPad, so he's been FaceTiming me and calling me. And I just been ignoring him, though, and he just been still hitting me up. So
okay, keep ignoring him. You'll be all right.
All right, thank you.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I said drop the routine. If y'all want to lose weight, bro, if anybody in this live wants to lose weight, man, get you y'all think I should start a series on that? I can show y'all. I feel like a lot of them folks be on here. They be making it look harder than it actually is. It's not really that hard. But yeah. If y'all really wanna get into that, niggas could though. You know what I'm saying? It's light work, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna start a series. I'm gonna do a series. Say no more. Yeah, definitely drinking water. That's also very hell yeah. For me, Pilates, yeah, that's also really good. But for me personally, what I was doing, though, I was jump roping. I got me a jump rope, and I utilized the heat. That's all I did. I jump roped every day for a certain amount of time, some all the way down. What's good, gang? Walking too. Yeah, JD, you know how to. Like, you let them know, gang. You put them on. Calorie deficit, hell yeah. But there's more to it. I'm gonna drop a video. On it. Somebody said Zimpic. Yeah, I'm crying. Y'all crazy. So what's the word, gang?
Hi, guy. Can you hear me? Hello?
What's good? Yo?
So, I started talking. Can you guys hear me? I'm 22.
Okay, go ahead. I can hear you.
So, and he's 29.
22 and 29? 22 and 29?
But we're not dating yet. Yes.
Continue.
Okay, so we met on Instagram. And he lives far from me, so he set a date. Can you guys hear me? So we were supposed to go on a date. So he came to my city to see me. And then he went and booked a hotel room instead of taking me to a proper date.
The date was the hotel room?
I just ghosted him, but he's still texting me on Snapchat.
The date was the hotel room?
Yeah, so I just went home. Yeah. He said we were going to go to a movie date, but I found out that he booked a hotel room for us to stay, so I just literally just went home.
Did you
from
remove him?
another city to see me?
Did you remove him on everything?
Eh?
Did you remove him on everything?
Yeah, I blocked him and everything, but he's still texting me on my iMessage.
But at first you said he was still texting you on Snapchat.
Yeah, but I unadded him on Snapchat.
And now
he's still
texting
trying
you
to
on
reach out to me, and he was apologizing.
that he didn't mean it that way. Yes,
Did you
but I
respond?
just ghosted him.
Oh, okay, good. Then you're good. Then you're good. Okay. Now what are we talking about? You already handled it. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you got rid of him. That's all that matters.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. All right, gang. No, I was about to say. I was definitely about to say. Let's get somebody else on there. Oh, let's get Tina. Yeah, that nigga didn't even book the date. He said, "Yo, this nigga booked the hotel room. That shit costs more than the date. Niggas can't be that down bad, bro. Hold on. Nah, Spanish. I already know, gang. I already know shit in, but that shit as well. What's the word?
Hey, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I get a little bit. Do you have your headphones in?
Yeah, do you want me to take them out?
Yeah. So we can
Okay,
hear
hold
you
on.
better. Yo, that nigga is actually insane, though. What's the word? Yo, you know how crazy? I still can't get over that. Who books the hotel room before? I can't get over that. What's the word, man?
So I have an ex. We're about to break up right now. I'm moving out of his place in a couple of weeks, but he keeps saying how he wants to marry me and like he feels like we should move out or break things off because I'm like younger than him. I'm 5 years younger and he's like I'm immature. I'm not like wifey yet. And I kind of just feel like it's a cop out.
So hold on. Slow it down for me just a little bit, right? Okay, so how old are you and how old is he?
Okay, so I'm 29, he's 34.
Okay.
We've been dating for 2 years. And to be frank, he has done a lot. Like, he's shown me that he wants to be married. He's paid for my surgeries. He's moved me in. I've never paid for anything while we were dating. Like, it was full princess treatment, but I don't know. Like, I feel like am I being dumb by thinking that, okay, we'll break up for a little bit and then we'll get back together?
Yes.
Okay. But why? Can you just tell me why he would actually like make up this lie?
Because you have to understand, right? You're in a situation to where he's aware that him providing for you financially is enough for you standard-wise, if you get what I'm saying, Tina. So he's aware that he can say or do whatever he wants to you, but him being able to provide for this, provide for that right there is enough for you in terms of what you need as a standard, right? So he can say whatever he wants to you. He's still going to have control over you because of what he has over your head. Are you getting what I'm saying? Now let's put the scenario and say there's a woman that's making as much as he is, or maybe more, right? Or she's not dependent on him for any type of finances. He cannot pull that. He can't, because she's just never going to talk to him again, right? Because she could provide for herself in ways that he was already trying to provide. You see the difference? Now here's a situation to where you're telling me, somebody that's right, that this is what he was doing, and is there a way that it could continue, or maybe I could get back together later? So obviously, him providing for you financially did its job. Right.
I mean, I guess maybe there's a little bit of information that I'm not like providing. So right now, the main reason why he wanted to take a break is because I'm in first year of medical school and I don't have time to be a housewife. Like, I don't have time to cook and clean. And he's like,
bro,
it's not fair to me.
Straight called you immature to your face. You're talking about whether it's because you don't want to be wifey for this nigga. That shit doesn't fucking matter. You think he cares about you in medical school? You think a nigga gives a fuck about the type of money you might end up making in the end? Niggas don't care about that, right? He told you straight to your face that you're immature. That's how you started with for the past 2 years. Let's be real.
Yeah, you're right. Damn. Okay.
So what are you gonna do?
Thank
man?
you so much.
What's the verdict? What are you gonna do about it, man? How do you think you're gonna really? And be honest. What are you gonna do?
I mean, I've already started looking for places. My plan is to move out November 1st, to do it very respectfully. I'm going to order movers, give him his key. Everything's going to be taken care of. And I'm just going to hustle, focus on school, research, volunteer, everything I've been doing. And I guess try to find a new man.
And try to find a new man. What about finishing up med school, man? So how about focusing on that? What about that?
I mean, I am. I'm doing amazing. I got in, and especially in like my country, yeah, it's very difficult. But I also want to be married, and I don't want to be one of those ladies.
I'm gonna put you on. Right? that mindset within itself, that rush, that you want a hurriness to get married is gonna fuck you over. Are you hearing me, Tina?
You think it makes me?
You don't have to listen to me. Trust me, you will see it for yourself because I know what I'm talking about, right? Congrats on getting into med school. Lock in, do what you got to do, right? Proud of you, right? But your mentality on that, I want to go get a man, I have to go find another man because this man isn't working for me, rah, rah, rah. Niggas prey on that. Are you understand what I'm saying? Niggas can smell that a mile away. A mile away, a nigga can smell that on you. So I would very much so advise, right? Listen, finish up your school, do what you got to do. Don't worry about, the next man and the next man this or whatever. No, don't do that because you're going to fuck yourself over. Be cool about it.
But KB, 100%. I understand what you're saying. I will let that mentality go because it's probably giving desperate and thirsty.
Right.
But I also have an immediate problem in that I don't want to be 35, 40, making lots of good money, check, but then no kids, no husband. It's like a spinster,
All right.
How do I prevent that as well?
Think about it. Can you tell the future?
No.
Can you control a man?
Definitely not.
Okay. Would you even want to control a man? Realistic, no, right?
Absolutely not.
You have to worry about what's right in front of you now, like what's right in front of you. Are you understand what I'm saying? Because you can hurry up and go get those things done, but is it going to be worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about it. You could go hurry up and find a man. There's plenty of guys out there. You could hurry up and go get pregnant. Easy. But is it going to be worth it? Or are you going to be in a good situation? You know what I'm saying? Is the situation going to be benefiting you in a way? You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of women that make they make the 6 figures easy, right? But they're still in fucked up situations. It takes away from what they're making. It takes away from what they're making and what they've accomplished, because it's like, damn, like you're doing all the good things here, but then in your relationship life, which obviously it could affect us all, you're not doing so well. It's gonna fuck you up. So take it easy. Be careful. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Just be wary, all right?
Okay, thank you so much, KB.
If we could drop it on.
Hey, KB.
What's
Hi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm 22.
Okay.
I just got out of a relationship. I don't know how to explain it because I'm a little bit embarrassed about what happened. So I dated this guy for 2 months. He started acting funny. Then I knew I had to leave, so I just left. No breakup, no nothing, but it wasn't serving me anymore, so I decided to just leave. Yes. So I left. He didn't reach out for like 2 months. Then he came back to my office to come and look for me. He was begging. He was literally on his knees. He was crying, all of that. And I didn't like fully heal before he.
Hold on, give her a second. Go ahead. I can hear you.
Yeah. So he kept begging, like he wanted to work things out. He didn't know what he was doing. He wasn't man enough. He just kept saying stuff like that. And I decided to give it a second chance. And after we had sex, he started acting funny all over again, telling me he wants to wait, he wants to work on himself. I'm trying to make sense out of the whole thing. Why did you come back if you were not ready? Like, why bother me?
He wanted to hit one more time. I'm being honest with you. The whole reason why he was with you to begin with, Jerry, is because he wanted that, right? Which is why his feelings changed after he got it. Okay? The reason why he came back to you again, right, is because he wanted to hit again. Are you getting me? He thought about it. He said, I don't know how to do it. And that's really what it was. He got what he wanted, and then he can't hold up. It's very simple. I'm not lying to you.
Well, why go through all those trouble? It doesn't even make sense.
It's not.
Because sex is easy. You get sex everywhere.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's not trouble at all. When you've been doing it your whole life, right? Going from girl to girl to girl to girl to girl, right? Picture this. You're going from girl to girl to girl to girl to girl. You're trying. Some let you hit, some don't, right? That's your mentality. That's how you're living. It's not gonna be very hard for him to do so. You can't. I'm gonna tell you this. You can't blame yourself for how other people are living their lives. You know what I'm saying? I understand you might feel some type of way because you might have got tricked, right? I 100% understand that, right? But that's their lifestyle, not yours, right? So you can't put that shit on yourself, blame yourself for how other people want to move. All I can say is, right, you can learn from it, right? Because most of us have been here before, right? We can learn from it, and we can make sure that shit never happens again moving forward. That's very simple. People come and they go.
I was so close to healing. Now I'm trying to heal from scratch. It's so fucked up. Like, why would he do me that thing like this? But it's fine.
Listen, take it easy. Take it easy. Just don't even worry about it too much. Take it easy. Time will heal. You'll be okay. Just as long as you don't talk to that nigga again, alright?
I didn't block him though, because I'm thinking of revenge or something.
You said you didn't block him?
No, boy, I know he's not going to reach out.
Okay,
I don't know.
that means you got some more tears to shed then, Jerry. You didn't block him? You didn't block him after all he did? Okay, then you got some more tears to shed.
I didn't block him, but I didn't reach out, and I know he's not reaching out either. So what's going to reach out for?
It doesn't matter if you didn't reach out or not. If you didn't block that nigga yet, you didn't shed enough tears yet.
Oh, I have. I can promise you that. Well, would it not seem that I'm pained that he got his, like, I'm bothered about what he did? I don't want to give him that satisfaction that, okay, he got played and I'm hurting and stuff. I just want to seem cool, like, unbothered about him, like, couldn't care less. I don't know. But I know he's not going to reach out, so I'm not really bothered about him not reaching out. I just don't want to give him that satisfaction that, oh, I'm pained, he's blocked, stuff like that. I'm just thinking upside down.
Jerry, you think he gives a fuck? Jerry, let's think genuinely. Let's be for real. Does he give a fuck? If he's already getting what he wants from you willingly, do you think he cares whether you block him or not?
No, we stopped talking. Like, we just had sex once, and he went ghost. Like, told me about having to work on himself. Sorry for bothering me and stuff like that. So it just a one-time stuff. And
Jerry, your job is to close the door, block the individual, and move on with your life, man. Close the door, man. Not.
All right, I'm gonna do that. Yes.
All right, man. Lock it, man.
Okay.
Oh, Jerry, man. Niggas love the Jones that leave the door open, though. I ain't gonna lie. Them was the easiest Jones to maneuver with because in their mind, they think they're doing something like, they're gonna convince themselves of everything that you need them to convince themselves. You don't even gotta do it, bro. The door is already open. Hey, what's the word, man?
All right, so I just have it's already over with. So I was talking to this guy for probably 4 months back and forth.
How old are y'all?
I'm 23. He's 26.
23, 26. All right. What's the word? So 4 months back and forth. What happened?
So first red flag, I'm a dancer. So I had met him at the club and I was kind of telling him, cause we just kind of clicked. So I was kind of telling him about cause I was going through a financial situation. I made a dumb financial decision. So I was kind of talking to him about that. And then he was telling me, oh, well, I got the information on this. I could put you onto this. So
slow down.
Okay.
I am never one to judge anybody's career. I don't give a fuck, right? But I'm gonna ask you, what were you expecting? Were you dating your client or somebody that's walking into your building, your place of work, right? Because you wanted to, because like you said, you explained your financial situation to him all for it. What were you expecting to do? Were you expecting him to take care of it, or what was that for? Were you trying to get into a relationship with him? Were you trying to connect with him on that level? Help me understand.
No, I never view someone at the club oh, I'm just gonna get with this dude. No.
Okay. So I'm trying to think. So why did you tell him about your financial situation?
Because he automatically started telling me about businesses he got.
You want to know why? You want to know why he did that? Because he thinks you're working in a low-hanging fruit job. So it automatically, because you're working in a club as a dancer, he thinks that he's going to leave with his money. Because in his mind, you're doing whatever to get that money. Are you getting what I'm saying? I'm reason with me real quick.
Mm-hmm.
He's leading with his money in that situation because he thinks you're in a place that's all you want. You're doing anything at this point for that money. Are you getting what I'm saying? So he's already trying to take advantage of you. Are you running with me?
Right.
That's where this is all starting off of. So we can move forward. Go ahead.
Okay. So I had we exchanged socials, talked on the phone a few times, and then we were just kind of text messaging, phone call back and forth for a few weeks. That's how everything started. And then eventually, like, I agreed to go out with him. We go out, and then that was cool. So when I first met him too, he was like being a complete gentleman, opening doors, paying for gas, putting gas in the car, like, and just paying for things in general. And then I knew that it's all really confusing because I started figuring stuff out as we went along. So his cousin was the promoter of one of like the big clubs out in Arizona. And he was always with him at the club. So he also was always at the club. You understand what I'm saying? So the first other red flags I started seeing was he was always going out. Like, I'm in the club and I'm making money.
Bro, he met you in the club.
In my club.
But
like,
you gotta think about it.
dancing.
He met you. I want you to think about where his head's at from the very beginning. He met you in a club and was trying to take you serious.
Yeah, I'm realizing it's dumb.
Go ahead, continue.
Anyway, so he started going out a lot. It was always someone's birthday, or it was always something going on where he was like at a B&B or just going out in general. And the thing is, he would always answer the phone, text me back, stay on the phone with me while he was doing what he was doing. Wasn't drinking, like he was on his own personal fast. And that's another thing. He claimed to be like this man of God that was like always going to church. I'm not drinking. I'm just out with my cousin, just kind of being like the big brother. You know what I'm saying?
But how is that possible when you met him in your club?
What do you mean?
How would that make sense if that's what he is when you met him in your club?
Okay, another thing is when I first met him, it was for his birthday. So he was out for his birthday.
I'm gonna reiterate what I just said. How is that possible that he's all this man of God, all this and that and the third, and he met you in your own club? He was trying to take you seriously, quote unquote. How would that be possible? It doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't even add up. Go ahead. Continue. I'm just asking a real question. I want to know what, because at the end of the day, I'm also here to look, because it's the mindset thing, right? I want everybody to kind of see how you're thinking.
So like as a mindset too, like being a dancer and all that, you run into a lot of people that just go out to have a drink or a good time. It's not necessarily they're just trying to like look at strippers as, oh, that's my next hit.
But I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So like when he's out with his friends for his birthday, I kind of viewed it as, oh, well, I'm just going out with my homies. We're all going to have a good time.
But him trying to talk to you in that club, right? This proves your whole statement right there within itself. Because he saw you at the club and that's not what he was on. He was on something, I'm going to talk to this person that's working at the club. So it obviously isn't who he is if that's what he was doing when he saw you. Or do you think that because it's just you, it's different? You think that because it's you're different and that you're going to be like just some an anomaly? Is that what you think?
I don't think that about no man.
You couldn't be thinking that. So what are we talking about? No, continue.
So anyways, as soon as like I went to cut him off after I realized that he was like always going out, because I was like, you know, when I first met you, I thought you were just out for your birthday, this and that. I was like, I don't really think this is for me. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm in the club, but I'm going to make money. I go straight home after work. Like, that's it. I was like, you're just going out to have a good time. Like, you're not even getting nothing out of it. And granted, like, his cousin was the promoter. His cousin was making the money from being at the club. That's why he said he was always at the club. It's because his cousin was there. connections, all this other stuff. And he said because he owned 2 businesses and stuff, he's like, well, my stuff's handled, so I'm gonna just go chill with my cousin. Like, there ain't nothing else to do while you're at work. That was it. That was his excuse for being out, because I'm out. So things just like started to change. And then I ended up like actually one night cutting him off because I called him. He was supposed to be out for one of his friends' birthday. Like I said, it was always somebody's birthday. He was supposed to be out, which I was okay with. You're going with your friend, whatever, have a good time. And then I called him and he said he was going to call me back because he was in an elevator. So I was like, hold on. I thought about it and I'm like, elevator where? And I could hear like girls in the background or whatever. He's like, oh, we're at a hotel. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, at that point we're done because it's one thing to go out with your friends to like have fun or whatever. But then like you're at a hotel with girls like it's like 3 a.m. also because I was about to leave work. So I told him I was done or whatever. And then a couple days after that, he wanted to talk. And granted, when he told me while we were talking, because I get off so late, like if we were going to talk and I was going to come over to his house, if he wasn't answering the phone, he said, just come over. I'll wake up when you knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? So he's telling me you could just pull up to the house. I'll wake up. I'll let you in. That night, that a couple days after I cut him off, when he said he wanted to talk or whatever, he just like stopped answering me around like 10 p.m. So I was like, okay, maybe he's just asleep. I was like, I'm just going to pull up after work. I go to his house. His car's not there. And so I called my friend and I was like, this man isn't at home. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to wait here like an idiot until he get here. Because I was like, no, at this point, I was like, I need to know like what's going on.
And Faith, just so we know, at this point, this whole time, this is not your boyfriend, right? He didn't cuff you.
No. We did start dating after a few weeks. So after we started going out, we started dating. So it was just kind of back and forth because I was never really okay with how he was like living.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
Right. So we were dating. And then like 10 minutes after I had like gotten there, I was waiting there. He got there with another girl. Like I saw him drive up. There's a girl in the car. And I started walking up to the car because I'm like, hello, are you serious right now? And this girl looked younger than me, looked like a little girl, to be honest. Gets out of the car and he was just like disrespectful as shit. He was like, go home. What are you doing here? Like, what's wrong with you? Go home. And I'm like,
this nigga didn't say, yo, no way. There's no way this nigga pulled up and started. Hey, wait. So you wait. You waited for him to come home, right? Mm-hmm. Knowing, but you had the idea that's what was going on, right? Because you know who he was, where you met him, all these things you knew about him, right? You understood that that's probably what. So he came back with the girl, proved your point, and then he cussed you out and told you to leave.
Well, he wasn't cussing me out. He was just telling me to go home. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, leave, basically. And in his house, he had my stuff. Like, he had some of my blankets and stuff in his house because we were kind of back and forth talking. So I was going over there. And so I told him, I was like, go inside and get my shit. You're not about to fuck on my shit. Granted, this girl...
I'm confused. Why are you pulling up if you already told him that you were done, though?
Because like I said, after a couple days, I don't think I told you, we had a conversation after that because he was like, I don't want to be done talking.
Okay, all right. So I understand. Okay.
It was like that back and forth shit.
So, so the entire time you weren't even taking yourself seriously, but you were expecting him to take you seriously. You were trying to take a man seriously that met you in the club while you were working. Let's talk about how this situation within itself doesn't even make any sense. You were trying to take this man seriously, eat up all his lies that clearly were lies because you knew who he was from the very first day, based off of what he was doing. You could sit here and say that, oh, it's different because it was his birthday, but you knew damn well it wasn't. After he kept seeing it, he kept going and making excuses that he was going with his cousin. Knowing damn well that's not the case, right? So you already had an idea who he was, what's his body, and all this extra information, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so what are we doing? What's the confusion? What got you a little bit like, okay, what the fuck?
It was like it was like the time in between the like going out, like going to church, helping me figure shit out, putting me on to like certain shit with his businesses and shit. Just help me figure shit out and just trying to like act like a man. Like I said, he was like paying for shit, and then it was just like that.
Do you want a helper
nightly.
or do you want a helper or do you want a man? I'm confused.
I think it's
because
both.
y'all look at what you led. You told them from the very beginning that you were in a financial position that probably just wasn't good, right? That's okay, right? You were doing what you had to do to get to where you needed to be, right? So off rip, this isn't even a person that's looking at you as an equal. Right me or wrong me. Let me know if I'm wrong. Off rip, when you told him from the very first night that you had a financial issue, correct? He was already trying to provide solutions to those issues. Like he was leading with his money. So this situation was never going to be a situation of him looking at you as an equal. More of him looking at damn near like you're working for him at this point.
Gotcha.
It was never that. It was never anything serious. It was never anything that was, okay, this is a genuine situation or relationship. It was never that. So what are you confused about now?
Yeah, I'm not really confused anymore after the whole situation. I just didn't really understand, like, I mean, I see what you're saying, though, like, right from the jump. That's just not how I viewed the things because of what I was being told.
Type shit. Even though you seen what you had to see, though, right?
At the end, yeah.
Not at the end. Throughout the situation, you were seeing what you needed to see. You were seeing certain things, right? But his words overpowered what you were seeing, correct?
Yeah, I would say so.
Because you liked him?
I did like him, but like I said, at the same time, like he was always answering the phone.
That's what you need to fix, man. I'm telling you this right now. If somebody's words could overpower what you actually see with your own eyes, you should not be dating anybody because you don't even take yourself seriously at that point. If somebody's words could overpower what you're seeing with your own eyes, the reality, it's overpowering reality, you should not be dating anybody. At that point, you're going to be a doormat for any manipulative man that runs into you. And you're going to run into a lot of them because you work in the club, correct? So you have to protect yourself a little bit more in them types of scenarios.
Gotcha.
Very simple, man. Pass that at the club. Yeah, that's insane. But, hey, man, any more questions?
No.
All right. Hey, good luck to you, all right?
All
right. Yeah, can y'all get me to 50K, man? What's going on, man, bro? I be hearing that y'all be... Man, I be hearing that y'all be giving KB Juniors more likes than me on this motherfucker, man. What's really going on, man? What's T for real? What's really been going on with y'all, man? Yeah, I've been hearing that y'all been treating the KB Juniors with more love than y'all be treating me out this motherfucker. Knowing them niggas not even the originals. What's going on for real? Yeah, we got smoke, we got beef. Come on. There's no way that I should be tapping on niggas' lives. They corny as hell giving advice. And niggas got 200K likes. And they corny as shit. Not even doing this shit right. Just trying to be mean to motherfuckers. Niggas don't even have the y'all best interests. And y'all listening to, come on, bro. Be fucking for real, man. Y'all be giving pandering ass niggas more. Come on, man. Come on. We got a lot, Ken, man. We 60K, and I'm like, cause I know my peoples are better. No. I wasn't confused because I'm thinking to myself, I know my peoples are better than that. Like I know my people's been rocking with me for longer now. Don't do that. Hey, man, let's see. 70 bomb book. Look, what is they talking about, man? I'm getting. What is they talking about? I'm over here looking at like. Come on, man. We gotta lock in. Let's get it going. Matter of fact, y'all get me to 150K. I'm gonna stay on longer. Word of my mother. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Look, word of bro. Look. Y'all give me the 150. I'm staying on longer. Just to show y'all I fuck with y'all too. Word of my mother. I ain't even gonna lie. You feel me? Yo. Right pre.
Hey.
What's going on, man?
So it's not like a toxic situation or ex thing. So I have a friend. We've been friends for 2 years, and we dated for like 3 months in like 2022, and it didn't end on a bad note. We just wasn't, it just didn't work out, and I needed therapy.
Wait, first of all, how old are we talking?
I'm 26.
26, and how old is he?
I was like 23.
Okay, how old is he now?
He's like 28. Yeah, he's like 28.
28, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said, all right, go ahead. All right, let me hear it. So, you talked to him in 2022 for 3 months. It didn't work. It didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere. We had both just finished grad school, and it just didn't go anywhere. But we decided we could just be friends. And he's just been like a really, really good friend to me. Like, we talk almost every day. He's kind of heard about like my relationships, and I've heard about his relationships over like the last.
Hold on 1 second. Y'all see what y'all can do. Y'all gotta understand, bro. Look, y'all, bro. Come on, man. I be knowing what my people are capable of. That's why I was looking at my damn like. I'm like, is my people's not fucking with me though, bro? Like, I be knowing what my people are capable of on this motherfucker, bro. Y'all know what's up, bro. Come on now. Hey, go ahead, bro. What's the word?
But yeah, so we've talked to each other about our like dating stories and relationships and stuff. But I don't know. Lately, I've just been feeling like I want to be more than friends. And I was lit on yesterday, and at brunch I texted him.
Oh, so you're the chaser here. Okay, I wanted to get
no.
That's what it's giving.
Just to preface. This way he talks to me in like the text lately that he's been sending to me, that's what made me feel like this. I'm not.
No way if he's not stepping. And you and I both know that. That's why he's sending them the text.
No, he really does. Like, he sends me lunch. He buys me stuff. Like, he talks to me. We have different conversations. It's not one-sided. I promise.
Okay, all right. Let me hear it. I'm gonna shut up.
I texted him and I told him. I was lit and I said, do you ever feel like we could work out or try again or something? That's what I said. And he said he hasn't thought about it, but that does not seem far-fetched or something like that. That's what he says. He said that doesn't seem like, he said
So I was correct.
Okay.
You had no interest. You were more interested in him. Right, given you were gonna chase. Cause I mean, I knew I wasn't. That's how you were describing the situation. I already knew what it was. You want to know why? Because I've been doing this long enough. Okay, we got to be real. So it's not far fetched. How'd you react to that?
I was just like, what? I said. He said it's not far fetched, and I just said, I don't know why I asked that. I was just like, I shouldn't have asked that. And then the next day I just said to him, I didn't want to put you on the spot. And he said, you didn't put me on the spot. And I was like, also, I don't want to ruin our friendship.
He did, because he told you that he hasn't thought about it.
Yeah, well, I guess he's not communicating effectively. But he said, you didn't put me on the spot. And I was just like, yeah, I don't want to ruin our friendship. And he says, yeah, that didn't, like, you asking that did not ruin our friendship. And yeah, we just moved on. I don't know. I don't want to ruin my friendship because I really don't befriend males. So this is the only.
But even if this is why you don't shoot them types of shots, because you don't even put yourself in these types of situations. You let the guy lead. There's something that you could just learn from, right? It happens, whatever. I'm not gonna look at you no way for that, right? You did your little 1-2. It didn't work. Cool. But what you can learn what you can learn from the situation is you let people lead, right? You don't got to put yourself out there in a situation where it's not. You see what I'm saying? Like. You because you don't want to put yourself in that potential position. So
yeah.
So now my issue is now, right? How is that friendship gonna not be awkward? Yeah.
No, because like we just been friends for 2 years. Like we're very close. Like we can talk about anything. And the way we just moved on, we continue to talk about anything. Like it's not. I don't know if I feel awkward, but I genuinely don't feel like he is gonna take that personally.
I don't think it's a matter of him taking it personally. It's just more so he knows where your head is at in that situation. You get what I'm saying?
But it's just like based on like how he's been moving, like the things he's been saying.
Girl, he friend zoned you. You're gonna be friends with a nigga that friend zoned you. You're being friends with him because he told you that's what we're gonna be, and there's nothing else to it.
No, we never even said we were friends. I just stopped talking to him in a romantic way. We just dropped it, and
but you're saying that you just want to keep being friends, right? But I'm saying like you even saying that within itself, just it's a friend zone. He friend zoned you.
Okay.
I'm at 260. Y'all okay? Y'all doing good? Okay, let me find out. Yeah, he 100% yes. He friend zoned you.
I mean, I don't know. I think you're confused.
Okay, I'm confused. Clarify. Help me not be confused.
I've been talking to him we've been friends for 2 years, and the majority of this time it's really just been friendship. I've been dating people, he's been dating people, but lately I got this kind of feeling, like the way he's been talking to me. Oh, you look amazing. Oh, you look beautiful. Oh, here I'm buying you lunch today. Blah, blah. That's the only reason I even said that.
So I wasn't the one that was confused. You were. And obviously he and I think the same thing here. I wasn't the one that was confused. You were. I'm telling you that he called you confused in a nice way. He let you down nicely.
Okay.
That's all I'm telling you. I don't know if you're not seeing it. I was not confused at all. I'm listening to everything that comes out of your mouth.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really make me feel any type of way because, like I said, I value my friendship. But it's just, this is not something that I took out of thin air and was like, oh,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all.
Like, y'all making me sound like I'm delusional.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
I'm with my friend and we just friends, and I suddenly decided one day that we should be together. No, like he was genuinely giving.
Here's what I'm saying. That his statements towards you, whether he was saying whatever he was saying or not, right, didn't hold weight because he's calling you confused in a nice way. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Not really.
His statements to you was basically calling you confused in a nice way.
Okay, and what part was that where he called me confused?
I wasn't even thinking about it. You expressed how you felt, and this nigga looked you dead in the face and said, I didn't even think about it.
Well, I mean, now that you put it that way, this is why, like, I hopped on the call. I'm not trying to ruin my friendship.
I know.
I'm not out here like, and I don't feel awkward, and I don't think he does either. And I'm having a party in 2 weeks, and he's coming to the party, and like, I don't think this is going to change anything. But
what questions do you have for me, man? If you have any more questions for me, I will answer it.
I don't have any more questions.
Okay. Hey, all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to save you the embarrassment, okay?
Oh, no, I do not feel embarrassed. I'm beyond embarrassed.
You may not see how it could lead there, right? Because you're in a situation yourself. But that's why you came to me for the third person perspective, right? I'm telling you now, even though you may not feel that way now, it's going to lead to it.
Yeah, I would never let it get there because this is genuinely my friend. So I can't feel embarrassed.
Let me know how it goes. Let me know how the party goes. I'll be here.
No, I'm actually going to pop back on here and let y'all know.
Update me up. All right, gang. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but y'all gotta realize, so even with my lives, the reason why it's important to like the live is because of what my content is, TikTok will limit. I can have an audience, but they will limit the amount that I'm getting because of how, people will curse on here, I'll curse on here. Yeah, I know how it goes. So that's why it's very important that we like the live so that he get out. You see what I'm saying? That's really what it is. That's what it is, man. TikTok be like, oh, this nigga got too much going on in his life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you real, Celine. You real. And I appreciate everybody that sent gifts. I saw y'all. I just couldn't answer right away, but I appreciate y'all for real. Let's see. Nah, this is the beginning. I told you I'm about to get into the podcast, bro. Y'all gotta understand, but this right here that I'm doing right now is just the beginning, man. this right here, literally, like within the next couple of weeks, I have a couple podcasts that I'm working with. So y'all gonna see me a lot more. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see me a lot more. I'm finna get up there a little bit more on this shit, man. What's the word though, Miss K?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right, man. What's going on?
I just have a really quick question. So I've been in a relationship now for just about a year or so. This guy and I have been like on and off. But it's like I've known him for like about 5 years or so through a mutual friend.
How old are we talking?
How old?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 23. We're both 23.
How old is he?
We're both 23.
Both 23, okay. And you said you've known him for how long?
5 years.
5 years. And how long have you been speaking to this individual?
Platonically, I think we were friends for like the first 2 or 3, and then we started dating seriously about a year ago or so, like 2 years ago, a year ago.
Okay, so what's been going on?
So anyways, we're in a bit of a predicament, and I feel like I don't know if it's me necessarily, and I don't want to think that I'm crazy, but if I'm just not seeing it the way that he's seeing it, then that's that. But his problem is like he was apparently that I'm like combative in a way, and for a woman like myself, like I'm the eldest daughter. I know that independence can be a thing for me sometimes, which is fine, but I don't mean to contest him, and I don't mean to like. Just in general, I just from a man's perspective, would you say like, what does combative look like?
That's what I was about to ask. I mean, I was about to ask you, like, what do you think is causing him to say that?
I honestly don't know. I think sometimes for me, I am just someone like being the eldest daughter and from a single parent household. I'm always the second hand. I'm used to being the right hand, you know?
Okay.
So when I offer opinions or when I offer just a suggestion, even it's seen as combative. When
it's a compatibility issue. There's your answer.
You think so?
Yes. No, not do I think so. I know so. Actually.
Okay.
It's a
what makes you say that?
Because because you were raised in a certain way, right?
Yeah.
And that's just who you are. You might not mean anything by it. I've seen this in my own personal life, right, Miss K? So trust me, I know what I'm talking about. You were raised in a certain way, you communicate in a certain way, right? Yeah. Certain guys aren't gonna, let's say, register with that. Your job isn't to force them to, though.
Fair.
Are you getting what I'm saying? Your job isn't to force. You're not supposed to force the scenario, right? If he's saying that you trying to communicate is you being combative, 9 times out of 10, this isn't a person that's trying to listen to you.
Yeah, I can see that.
It is a communicate. But I mean, again, what do you think communicate? You have to be compatible to communicate effectively, correct? Everybody can agree with me on that. You have to be compatible to communicate effectively. So we got to look at it that way. Now we can sit here and try to fight and go back and forth and think, and go be on and off and do all this extra shit, but it's not going to change the fact that how you think and how he thinks is completely different, and it can't go together. It will not change that fact. Because you're going to continue being you, and he's going to continue being him and seeing how he sees it.
Yeah.
So the quicker you realize that, right? I'm pretty sure you've had plenty of situations to prove that, right? And you maneuver, the better.
Okay, fair. For me, I thought like after reflecting, initially I just thought it was like just my natural instinct to be independent and move independently. And I thought that came from me not being able to trust him completely. I didn't feel safe. But that's my own personal problems, right? So I was just like, maybe I just need to like learn or be more accepting to follow.
Okay.
You know? But sometimes I will impede. And a lot of the times, this is the thing. A lot of the times when I like give some suggestions, like for example, he was visiting and he had like, he came to my city and he had kind of like explored around. So he kind of knew the area that he was in. And when I went to visit him, we were doing some type of activity or going somewhere and I got the directions lost. But that was my suggestion because I live here, you know? So I was like, hey, I'm just trying to be helpful. But indeed, I was actually wrong. So what
is he doing to meet you halfway? Or is he just telling you what to do and you got to listen? Is he telling you how to move or you got to adjust? Or what is he doing to meet you halfway, though?
It's definitely an adjustment. It's just sometimes there's less room in certain cases. There've been less room to like negotiate.
Huh?
I said, it's not that all the time that he tells me what to do. It's that that's what I initially took it as, and I was like you can't just say jump and I say how high, mister. But at the same time, there have been certain not altercations, but situations where there was very little room to negotiate. So
he wasn't really giving you that type of room, is what you're telling me.
Not to negotiate. Yeah, some things
negotiate. Okay. And you've been dating this individual for how long?
Like 2 years. We broke up a little bit and then
okay. Miss K. At what point is enough? Because if we're 2 years in, right? Yeah. And y'all still can't even negotiate, or communication is still an issue. 2 entire years in. 365 days twice to get over a communication issue. At what point do you look and say, well, maybe it might not be just me?
Okay, fair. I feel like communication isn't a really big issue in all other circumstances. I think we've worked through it. I just think it's this specific.
I mean, but that's the main thing. That's the foundation.
Yeah.
If there's not even a talking phase without communication.
Fair.
I mean, like it's not. That's just. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be like you're going in circles, and circles. And what a lot of people don't realize is the patience that y'all have with niggas don't have with y'all. And a lot of these, I'm not saying this is him, right? But I'm gonna just say this. In a lot of these cases, if he's looking at you a certain type of way, as it is, he's not looking at you like this is somebody I can really communicate with, this is somebody I can really vibe with. He's gonna vibe with somebody else, whether you know or you don't, right? Mm-hmm. So. And that's something I'm letting you, as a young, because he's young too, right? As a young individual, right? There's that chance. You're leaving the opportunity wide open if communication hasn't been there for 2 years. For 2 years, right? So we got to look at it for the reality. Communication not there for 2 years. Young individuals, he's not leaving room to negotiate. What do you really think is going on here? Y'all broken up before. What do you really think is going on here?
Honestly, yeah, he's looking for a type of woman. I don't think I'm that woman.
So are you gonna rebuild yourself? What are we doing? What you gonna do?
I'm not really opposed to change, but change is not my favorite thing. Okay. But I'm gonna do what's best for me.
I mean, I'd hope so, bro. We gotta live our lives, and we gotta live it to the best of our abilities, right? Yeah. We gotta align ourselves with people that we get along with, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, good luck to you, huh?
Thank you, bro.
All right, bro. Niggas don't be trying to work on themselves for y'all, but y'all want to work on yourselves for niggas. Niggas don't be trying to work on themselves for y'all, but y'all be trying to work on yourselves for niggas. I'm gonna say it again. Maybe I missed it. Niggas don't be trying to work on themselves for y'all, but y'all be trying to work on yourselves for niggas. In big 2024. Okay. Let's see, man. I'm at 400K. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm gonna have to fuck around and screenshot. Where's my mother? 400K. I ain't do 400K in like a year and a half. What the fuck? Type shit. So I got some supporters for real. Let me find out, yeah. Let me find out. I might have to start going live an extra day out this motherfucker for real. Let me find out, man. What's the word?
Hi, KB.
What's going on, man?
So I have like a little story, I guess. That it's very recent, like very fresh, like today, fresh. So I've been dating this guy for the last year. It was long distance.
How old are we talking?
I'm 22. He was 20. He's 2 years older than me, so 24.
Bro, okay. So for the last how long?
For the last year or so, like
Okay.
yearish. Yeah, so we met. Everything was good, like literally so good. The beginning of the relationship was good. And like up until last summer, he lives in Jamaica. So
And
last,
where do you live?
I live in Florida.
Why is it always that, yo? How do we? It's either New York or Florida. Yo, niggas are funny as hell, yo.
I know.
How do they always be doing that, yo? They be finding the Johns in New York or Florida. One of the two or the other.
Yeah,
New York
so
or Florida.
yeah, that was already the bad part. But he was doing everything good. Like it was somebody that even though I lived overseas, like he just was still paying for stuff. Like it was never like a one-sided thing in terms of like financial.
And this is a Haitian guy, right?
He's not Haitian. No, I said Jamaican.
Trini?
Jamaican.
Or the Dominican guy?
No, I said Jamaican.
Oh, okay, my bad, man. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah. So I came last summer. He like booked my ticket. He was like, "Oh, like because it's long distance, how about we, have you out here like often, right?" So he flies me out to Jamaica and he takes me nowhere. Like absolutely nowhere. Even when I'm asking him, like he's just like, "Oh no, like I don't feel like going anywhere." Like a complete switch from how it started. Basically like the relationship. So after that trip I just completely blocked him on everything because like that's just not how I want things to go. So I blocked him. He's called me from no caller ID, whatever. I answered that call and he came back and like today he told me that like, oh, he kept on asking me like, "Oh, did you have you hooked up with somebody? Did you move on or something?" So I was like, "No, like what?"
Let me ask you something. Like, do you feel like you take yourself seriously?
No.
No, you don't take yourself seriously, right?
Now that you're asking me.
No, you don't take yourself seriously. Let me ask you something. Ideally, theoretically speaking, would you take somebody seriously that doesn't take themselves seriously?
No.
And you will keep trying shit with them because you feel like they're dumb enough to fall for it, correct?
Yeah.
They don't have to put themselves in a certain position, correct?
Yep.
So it's impossible for you to see somebody that does not take themselves serious as an equal, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you educate me and let me know as to where the situation could possibly go.
Nowhere in the trash.
Because what I mean, what are we working with? Where's the substance? What are we working with?
Yeah.
You're wasting your time. And I'm sure you know you're wasting your time.
Yeah, I know I'm wasting my time. But can I tell you one thing before we
go ahead?
finish
Tell me
this?
one thing. Tell me one thing.
So today he was keeping asking me, "Oh, did you have you moved on?" Whatever. I was like, "No." Like, why you keep asking me that? Did you? And he was like, "Yeah." Like, he didn't move on, but like he got drunk and hooked up with somebody like in the time that we weren't.
So
and that was
so he asked you, did you do something while y'all weren't talking, just so he could tell you what he did?
Yeah.
Yo, this nigga is a troll. So my point is proven. This nigga that asked her if she did anything while they weren't talking, just so she could ask him if he did, so he could tell her yes. Oh, this nigga thinks you're dumb. I mean, there's nothing else. I could. What else could I take from that?
Exactly. So why is he like calling me on no caller ID? Like, why can't you just leave me alone?
Because dumb girls make stupid niggas feel smarter. Very simple. Dumb girls make stupid niggas, worthless niggas feel better. I promise you, every single day of the week. I swear to God, I would not lie to you.
Okay.
Somebody's ability to, this is not me calling you dumb, right? I'm just giving you, because I don't know you personally, right? I'm just giving you from it, like what he could be thinking, right? If I don't feel that too much about myself, right? The only way I feel some type of self-worth is if I can get what I want from a joint, right? And that's what he's doing. If you're going along with it, you're feeding his ego.
Yeah.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
What the
just
fuck
flew.
makes you
Like, why
think?
fly me out? Why fly me out and like do all this stuff if you're just gonna
He
do all
flew you out
this?
because he wanted one thing, which is why he didn't take you anywhere. Because if he's gonna spend the money to buy you a plane ticket, right? That means he only had one thing on his mind. He had might as well go the extra mile, right? But he only really had one thing on his mind if he didn't want to take you nowhere once you got there. So you already knew where his head was at.
Fair enough. Yeah.
He was willing to pay for something else. If I'm being very straightforward with you.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
All right. So hey, good luck to you though, Irie.
All right. Thanks.
Bye, yeah. No, I'm not lying, bro. I told y'all this, man. That's a hey, man. Y'all almost got me at 500. Okay, y'all balling, man. Y'all really balling out here today. I said not too much. I mean, y'all rather me tell her, or you want that nigga to tell her in the way he acts? Appreciate the gift, Andrew. Appreciate it. Y'all rather me tell her, y'all want the nigga that's about to run her through the ground to tell her. So who y'all want to tell her? Me, KB, or her? She'll never see me in real life. Hey, but Vasilka, think about it. She will never see me in real life. Would you rather me tell her, or would you rather him drag it through the mud for her to figure it out? Which one would you prefer? Because if I tell her, it's not gonna hit her like a bus. You see what I'm saying? That's how I see it. Let's see. Niggas like that depend on incompetence. I tell y'all this all the time, man. Incompetent people depend on you being incompetent as well, man. I tell y'all this all the time. That's the only way they win. They can't win any other way. If you're smarter than them, how the fuck are they gonna get over on you? How? If you're genuinely smarter than somebody and it's very obvious, how are they gonna get over on you? How? Somebody tell me. What are they? Because in that case, everything that they're gonna do is just gonna look like, "Nigga, what are you doing? Get away from me! What are you doing, nigga? Get away from me!" That's the only way it's gonna happen. That's. Hey. Let's see. Come on, gang. What's the word? Yo, Princess, what's the word, gang? Man, she's not even here. We got 500? Oh, yeah, okay. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all lit. What's going on, man? What's going on? Now, I had just seen y'all, and I ain't gonna lie, I was watching niggas live. I'm not gonna say who, but I was watching niggas live, and I'm like, bro, he's not even doing this right. And why the fuck does he have this many likes? I was like, yo, this nigga is genuinely a fucking dickhead. What's the word, gang?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on?
Yeah, so I am from Norway.
Wait, where you from?
Norway.
Norway. What's going on?
I have a question. Okay, so me and this guy, we're no longer together. I literally blocked him from everywhere, so I've moved on.
Mm-hmm.
But we were together for 2 years and everything was perfect. I met the family, we traveled with the family and everything was good.
Mm.
And just in the span of a week, he just broke up with me and was like, I don't see a future with you. And a week before that, we were literally planning our wedding.
Mm.
So I didn't ask him for closure. I just packed my things. I left and never talked to him again.
Y'all were planning a wedding and a week before that, and he broke up with you?
Exactly. And it's like, I don't see a future with you. I didn't bother asking him what happened. So I packed my shit and just left and blocked him everywhere.
Okay. So
I never asked for closure. I've never spoken to him after that. This was like 4 months ago.
Mm.
So I just want to know, like, what the fuck happened?
No. I will say this, bro. That's not your job to figure out. I'm actually more proud because you handled it how it needed to be handled.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna just say that as it is, right? Sometimes rejection is a blessing from God. I genuinely, not sometimes, 9 times out of 10 it is, right?
Right.
So you have to. I look at more how people handle what they're seeing in front of them. You see what I'm saying? And you did what you had to do, even though he was saying all this, he was doing all that. You maneuvered. You never look back. That's all that matters. Don't try to figure out why. Why would you? If he wasn't going to be your person in the first place, what's the point of trying to figure that out?
Because it came as a shock because everything was literally perfect, you know?
Always look at it from the bigger picture, right?
Right.
Hit or miss. You're not going to, you know what I'm saying? If he was willing to get rid of you at that point, whatever he was saying to you the week before, that wasn't true. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of what you need to focus on. So you can't figure somebody out that was lying the entire time.
No.
So that's how I see that.
Well, yeah, he's blocked everywhere, and I've literally never spoken to him, and I'm not planning to do that anymore. So yeah.
You good? You'll be all right. Keep it pushing, all right?
All right, we see you from Norway.
All right, man.
All right, have a lovely.
That's low. I didn't even know people knew me in Norway. That's crazy. That's litty. Let me find out. Let me find out, man. Let's see. Yeah, let me find out I'm international type shit.
Hey, KB.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, man?
All right, can you hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. So I just have a question. Well, I'm gonna get to a little backstory, but it's not gonna be too long. Okay, so excuse me, I'm nervous. So I was at work, and where I work at, it's like I would say high class, but you do have to have VIP access to get like in my job. And so I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
Give me a little dress. So how old are you?
I'm 22.
22. Okay, so you okay. Go ahead.
And so as I'm working, I'm on the phone and a guy comes in. And so one of my coworkers take care of the guy, like she's scanning him in and everything to make sure like his access is still working in order to get into our place of work. So I noticed when he was talking to her, he was looking at me, but I wasn't paying no attention because I'm on the phone trying to get to the customer. And so as I'm on the phone with her, I'm looking up, he looking at me type stuff. So I'm like, okay, he ain't really saying I'm on the phone, so I'm just gonna continue trying to talk to the lady. So after I get off the phone, he comes back 4 minutes later and he's like, how you doing today? I'm like, I'm good. What would you like? And he was like, I like this or whatever. And I'm like, okay. So he stands there and try to have a conversation with me. And so I'm like, why are you just standing here? He was like, well, when I walked in, I noticed like your glow or your smile or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And then he was like, I'm trying to get to know you. And I was like, trying to get to know me how? He was like, I'm trying to be friends, possibly lead toward a relationship. So I said, okay, well, here are my requirements. So you don't waste your time, I don't waste my time. He was like, I was telling him like, you have to know Jesus Christ to know me. And he bust out, was like, oh, well, I'm a Christian. We can go to church dates. We can do this. We can do that, all this and that. And so I'm like to myself, like you sound a little too good to be true. But I'm like, don't be wasting my time. He was like, nah, I wouldn't do that. So he's like, can I get your number? I said, I can't give you my number while I'm on the clock.
Your job, bro.
Yes. So I'm like, I can't give you my number. Wait, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Nah, this nigga ain't bag you at your job, yo.
No, he didn't. No, listen. Okay, no. Let me tell you. So I told him, I said, I'm sorry, I can't give you my number at my job. And he was like, oh, well, I'll wait till you get off. I get off at 11 p.m. I said, sir, you do see what time I get off on the doors, right? He like, well, yeah, but I'll wait for you. And so I'm looking at my coworker. She looking at me because she came back up. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, you good. And he was like, I'm really just trying to get to know you. And I'm like, nah. So I'm thinking he done left the building. Me and my coworker walk out because it's supposed to be three of us who walk out together, to close the building and stuff when there's no men there with us, like on the shift. So I'm walking out and this man approaching us, he like, I'm just really trying to get to know you. And so I'm like, can we call the cops or something? Because what is really going on right now? So my question is like, should I have like I'm not gonna say I wouldn't go give him my number at all because I find it weird that you like he got there around like 3 p.m. and like trying to wait till 11. Like literally the whole time I'm on my shift, he was like, "Can I go get you lunch or something?" I'm like, "No, I'm good," because I told my coworker was like, "Is he making you uncomfortable?" I'm like, "Nah, he just trying to talk." But people always try to talk to us because we in the front and we are so nice, but we just be doing our job. And so I'm sorry. I'm really nervous. I really can't get to the question. But my question was like, why do men do that? Like because that had never happened to me while I was at work before to where somebody really waited until I got off.
Hold on. Why do men do what?
Why would men wait till like you try to get off and try to talk to you and stuff like that? Like why do Well, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell you. That's kind of weird. I don't. It's giving weird and desperate. I can't. I mean, for you to meet somebody at 3 o'clock, and for you to still be there, or maybe you drove
like
off
3 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, that's very strange. It's abnormal behavior.
Yeah, and they were like they had never seen him, and I'm like, yeah, that was just weird. And it was just like, to me, does this happen to anybody else, or like, am I the only one who has experienced this? You know, because I know your comments, they be a little ruthless and stuff, real ruthless, but it ain't nothing against y'all. But it's just like, I know I can't be the only one this has happened to, and like. Hey, man, I don't know.
People experience weird people all the time, unfortunately. As long as you don't entertain it, you'll be all right, man. All right? That's as long as you...
All right, cool. Yeah, thank you.
All right, gang. Type shit, man. Yeah, definitely strange. What's going on, man? What's going on? Type shit. Let's see what you got else. What's going on, yo? Yo? Okay. Appreciate you for the rose. Local Glaze, Texas, man. It's real.
Hello.
What's the word?
Okay, so I have a quick question. My best friend's boyfriend is trying to set me up with one of his friends, and we all met.
No.
Hold on.
No. First of all, how old are you guys?
23 and 22. He's 23. So we all met 2 weekends ago, and he lives in Tampa, but we met like at a central location because he had to evacuate. And pretty much we like got along well, and we just hung out the one day, like all 4 of us together. But like all 4 of us live in separate areas now because we graduated from college. Mm-hmm. So we spent the day together, all 4 of us hanging out, and then the day after I left and he asked for my number, and he just texted me being like, "Did you get home safe?" Whatever, blah, blah, blah. And after that, we haven't really texted much, but I basically told him, because he's back in Tampa now and I don't live in Tampa, and I told him I'm not looking for a pen pal. Like, if you want to hang out with me, you can like come like visit me. So he was like, okay, like I'll fly out to see you. So he's supposed to come this Friday, but my thing is like we don't text at all. So it's like this man's telling me he's gonna fly out.
Yeah, bro, because it's a dub. I just told you in the very beginning, no.
What do you mean?
I just told you all rip. That's just no. Like the situation, you didn't have to give me details, but I've been here before. I know what I'm talking about. No.
But why not?
I mean, why not? You just said it yourself, but then I don't even have to tell you why not. I mean, he's not even texting you at all. Within that time, he's saying this is something that you met on that occasion, right?
Yeah.
That one day, okay, which is cool, whatever. But he's all ripped trying to fly. Like you said, you don't want to, text, but I get it. But what do you think is going to happen? How many times do you think somebody could fly back and forth to go see you without you wasting your time? Let's be real. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, no. If you don't want to listen to me, go learn.
That makes sense.
You just gotta I always say, just be realistic about the situation so you don't put yourself in a fucked up position. That's all. That's it, and that's all. Be as realistic as you possibly can.
Yeah, I'm just really bad at being realistic because in my mind, because he graduates from Tampa because he's in grad school in a few months, and then I was like, oh, he'll just move to where I live. But that's definitely silly to think.
What problem is that? It's not his problem. It's not nigga's problem. Whose problem is that for real? That you want to think that way?
Definitely mine. So, like, do I just tell him don't come?
What? Y'all don't even talk.
Well, he told me he was coming.
I mean, all right. Listen. I would recommend you do so. I mean, I don't know what it's going to give. I mean, if y'all aren't even talking up until the point, this is going to be weird. I don't even think bro, he's sliding for real. If he's not even talking to you, because then that would just be weird. Why am I flying out to see somebody I'm not even talking to on a daily? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like what? Hey.
Yeah, but then why would he say he was coming in the first place?
Because niggas be chatting, and you said that you don't want to text buddy, which is what he clearly wanted.
Wait, but he didn't want to text buddy either. He agreed to that because I was like, I don't want a pen pal, and he was like, I don't want one either.
Go experience it, man. Come back to me and tell me how it went.
Oh my gosh.
Come back to me. All right, gang? Nah, bro. Yeah, I've been in the game long enough to know you don't try to explain shit to girls that think like that. It's no fucking way. I've come to the conclusion you don't try to explain things to folks that think that way. Because it's not gonna work. Yeah. Just let them learn, man. I guess people don't realize that people cat. Damn, I don't even know what time it is, yo. What time is it Eastern time? I can't even tell you. What time is it? If somebody could check that shit. Eastern time. Who is this? Tripe shit.
Hello.
What's the word?
Hello. Hi, KB. So, I don't know. I went through my man's phone the other day and he was Snapchatting other women. And I'm just not quite sure what to do specifically.
But didn't you tell me the last time you got up here that you only be messing with niggas at all?
This is my first time coming up here.
Bro, stop lying, yo.
Okay, no, it is, KB. It is. Okay, can you give me advice, please? I'm suffering.
Y'all remember her, bro? She be trolling, bro.
Okay, no, I'm not actually, KB. Actually, can you give me advice?
Bro, y'all remember? KB,
listen. Okay, can I give you context? He was Snapchatting other girls, but honestly, I do treat him like shit. I can't lie. I have cheated on him before as well. And I do hold the belief that cheating is healthy in moderation.
Oh, this is FK. This is their alter ego, bro.
This is not KB. It's just me and you right now. Give me advice, please.
It's definitely her alter ego, bro.
KB. Don't run from me. KB, don't run from me. Don't.
Yo. That's definitely FK's alter ego, bro, for sure. But I will be running from you, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Hello, can you hear me?
Right, man.
Hi, I just had a quick question. I just want to know if I'm should be standing on business or not. To preference, I don't know if this is gonna be okay. I turned 21 in November 1st. And the guy I'm talking to he's 25.
Wait, what are you turning in November?
21.
21 in what day?
November 1st.
Why you just come in here and tell me you was 21 again?
Okay, I don't know, cause like people on here be like looking on my profile and shit.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, same shit. 21. Okay, so I've been trying to like develop my dating life. So I went on Hinge because my friend found her man on Hinge and they seem to be locked in and happy. And I matched with this one guy and we've been talking, but it's been like on and off. Like we'll talk and then he won't text me for a full day. And then I'll be like, hello.
You met a man on Hinge?
Yeah.
And you're expecting constant communication?
Okay, so should I be a red flag immediately?
Bro, you met a guy on an app where you swipe left. You can literally put your exact type on the app, right?
Yeah.
Swipe left and right on the girls that you would ideally fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
The same individual isn't even texting you throughout a given day. And you're talking about some hello after he's not talking to you.
Well, I don't say hello. I'll say something and then he'll respond 24 hours later being like, sorry, I've been really busy, because he's a boxer.
It's not that he's busy, honey. It's just not that. It's just that he's not interested.
But like when we're talking, it's fine. So I'm saying, should I just like cut him off and leave it? Because you've only really been talking for like a week.
This man went 24 hours without speaking to you.
Yeah. Like right now I'm currently on, I think it's been like 20 hours. I don't know.
So let me ask you something, Rihanna. Do you take yourself seriously?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
So if somebody goes hours without talking to you, you're still going to talk to them?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to take it in a way where you don't have to be on your phone 24/7.
Then you don't take yourself seriously.
Okay.
Yeah. If somebody could go hours without talking to you, 24 hours, and come back and still talk to you, and you're trying to, I'm guessing you're looking for something serious with this individual?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you don't take yourself seriously.
Okay.
Very
Okay,
simple.
fair enough.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
All right, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna do a few more, man, because I do gotta get up with Miss 613, man. I ain't gonna lie. Let me do a few more. I do gotta get up with Shuddy, man. You know what, man? What's good? Somebody said, you said what? Yup. What? Damn. Yeah, what's the word?
Hi, KB. So mine is just really gonna be fast. So basically, I've been talking to this guy. I actually did meet him on a dating app, and it's been like a month. So we usually talk and hang out, but during the time before,
How old are we talking on both ends?
I'm 25. He's like 40.
25 and he's 40.
Yeah. So we've been talking, and in September we were speaking, and usually he plans the dates, but he doesn't talk to me in between the dates. So what do you feel about that? Him not like speaking to me in between the dates.
If you were 40 years old, okay, would you want to sit up there and have daily conversations with a 25-year-old?
No.
Okay, so why do you expect them to do the same?
Okay, so because I thought maybe it was in my head. I mean, he still wants to see me, so that signals
Of course, he still wants to
interest,
see
right?
you because to him, y'all aren't intellectually on the same level or even life-wise on the same level, but you're still useful to him. So he's not going to completely get rid of you.
Okay, but what
You're not useful to him in the end where he wants to get to really know you as a person. You're useful to him by how you look and your youth. That your youth is useful to him. Not you as an individual. He doesn't want to get to know you and talk to you every day. No.
Okay, so do you think I could build a relationship with him, or do you think he's not interested? Like, what are you aiming at?
You want a relationship with some. If you were 40 years old, would you want a relationship with a 25-year-old? I'm gonna ask you again because I gotta see where your head is at.
So I don't mind the age gap. I really don't mind.
I'm asking you though, would you do it if you were 40?
I could.
You would date a 25-year-old if you were 40?
Yeah.
Type shit. Okay. So you don't think that there might be a mindset issue, like y'all aren't on two separate pages?
I think if you have like chemistry, connection, and you guys can talk about things maturely, then I think it could work.
Any of that here because he doesn't even talk to you.
But
so what chemistry and connection are you talking about if he doesn't talk to you?
So he plans the dates and we talk during the date. So like a week, he gives it like a week interval.
Is that good enough for you?
Yeah, because I actually don't want like daily texts. I don't like the good mornings, the good nights. I mean, but when I'm in a relationship, yeah, we could like graduate to that. but it kind of overstimulates
If y'all
me.
can't even
He texts
communicate,
me every
if
day.
y'all can't even communicate outside of the relationship, what makes you think him asking you a simple question, will you be my girlfriend? What do you think that's gonna do? If y'all can't even communicate outside of that,
So what do you suggest?
I suggest that you stop being delusional and you move on with your life. There is no way. You and I both know the answers to these questions. If somebody isn't even putting the effort in to talk to you on a daily basis, right? Even on somebody, let me just get up with you, right? They're obviously not dating you because they actually feel like y'all are on the same level, or they feel like y'all can actually hold a conversation. Because if that were the case, y'all be holding conversations on that daily basis. So this is not something that you and I don't already know.
Okay, well, I thought what was in my train of thought was if just seeing you and they're scheduling the dates, that means
Okay,
they're
so all
interested.
right, let me ask you a question. At what point, because you said, if you get into a relationship, y'all could graduate to talking every day, okay? What point do you graduate to talking every day? What point do you think that's going to happen?
As the dates go by, we've had like 5 dates now.
5 dates, and y'all still don't even talk every day.
Okay. So maybe I could communicate that with him that I need more communication every day.
Girl, he doesn't. You want to ask somebody to talk to you? What does that say about how desperate you are? You want to ask somebody to talk to you? What does that say about how desperate you are at this point?
Okay.
So what are you gonna do, man? What's the solution at this point?
I think I'll just like rethink it, because
What?
I think I'm gonna just go back, think about it, and
Oh, you're cooked. Hey, good luck to you.
yeah, probably drop him maybe.
No, you're not. You're not doing any of that. Hey, good luck to you. All right? You're definitely not doing that. Not wasting my time there. She's not doing any of that, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? Girls like that gotta get fired by the niggas, man. They gotta get rid. The only way that they'll get is if the nigga gets rid of them for real, on some real shit. You can't. There's no way. That's the only way, bro. That's the only way that they'll get it. They're not gonna get it off the simple fact that the nigga doesn't even talk to you. They'll rather beg the nigga to talk to them before they leave. You wanna know why? He looks good and he took me out on a few dates. So that's good enough for me to throw my morals and standards out the window, because that's not common enough for me. So because he looks good enough and he took me out on a couple of dates, even if he doesn't talk to me between then, I'm just going to settle for it. And I'm going to tell myself that I don't even look for good morning texts. Girl, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? All right, bro. Any guys trying to get up here before I slide? I'm going to see if there's a guy on here that want to get up and talk, man. Ooh, let's see. Let's see if there's a guy that want to get up here before I slide, man. I'm going to check my requests. There we go. Nope. Brainwashed on account of maturity. I don't know what they be thinking about. I don't know. I guess not, though. I guess not. I'm gonna slide with for the one time. Yo.
Hey, how you doing?
What's going on, man?
Not much. I just had a quick question, right? I kind of already got my mind made up, but I kind of wanted a male's perspective. So I guess that's a little contradicting. But anyway, what's your take on, like, at what point in a relationship do you feel like sharing phones or access to phones should be given, especially if y'all discuss marriage?
Sharing phones and access to phones?
If y'all discuss the marriage, like if y'all are discussing marriage.
What do you mean, though? Like sharing phones and access to phones? Like I should, like what? Like help me understand. What are you talking about? Help me understand. What does that mean? What does that entail? Like whenever I feel like you give me your phone so I can check it?
Not even check it, but just like, let's say for instance,
something happened, right? It's not just to check it just to be checking it, but like something happened to where it's like you broke trust. And now it's like, okay, cool, well, if you're telling me something, it's like now you have to show me proof of it. Because I have to you broke the trust, so now I gotta understand.
Wait, so the person
saying.
person already broke the trust and now you want proof of them breaking the trust?
No, it's like I need proof of what you're saying now is actually true. Because you can't just tell me something.
But if the person already broke the trust and you've seen that, how much more proof do you need?
Okay, so this is the thing, right? I don't want to go into detail, but it's not something that's like hard evidence. It's like something that's kind of like tiny, but it's big to me, especially if we've been talking about marriage. So it's like it's small, but it's a big deal. And if you can take something that small and lie about it, then I don't trust you when it comes to bigger stuff. So I'd rather nip it in the bud now. So my thing is, if something happened where you broke my trust and I asked you to give me proof and you don't do that, then it's like, yeah, now I'm finna leave. And do you feel like I'm justified in my leaving?
Well, you're justified in your leaving because the trust is already broken. Why does somebody have to show? Why does the criminal that did the crime have to show you proof that they did the crime? Make it make sense. Why would the criminal that robbed you gotta show you proof that they robbed you?
Okay. Let me tell you, right? I'm gonna just tell you what it is.
Yeah. Give me the concept.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Yeah.
So she thought I just break the phone, but nah. Okay, I was at his spot, right? We was chilling, and then I get on YouTube on his TV, and somebody is logged in on YouTube. It's a girl's name, and so I'm like, okay, who is this? Because I'm around him every day, all the time. So you never really got time to. Nobody got time to be over here. So
stop right there. When will y'all learn, bro? When will y'all learn from each other? When will y'all learn from each other? When? Somebody help me. What do you mean he doesn't have time? Because you're there every day.
No. I think that you're jumping to conclusion. I said that he doesn't have time to be around anyone else. But one thing about it, he probably has time to text other people, of course. And so that's my whatever the case is. I don't. It doesn't matter. My thing was when I asked him about it. That's when he was like, "Oh yeah, no. I asked a friend for her login, which I knew was BS. So I left on that account. But when I started asking for, because he said he asked for her credentials to log in about somebody he used to work with, a friend. So I was like, well, show me the text messages. If that's what you asked her, let me see the full text. And he didn't show me. So I just completely we broke up because of that. So I want to know am I justified in that? That's all. I'm not one of these little girls you be talking to on here.
You're not one of these what? Did I be talking to?
Little girls you be talking to on here. I'm just trying to get an understanding. Like I want a male's perspective.
You said you're 25?
I'm 29, and I just want to make sure I'm justified in my choice.
It's not about them being but I don't like how you just came from my people though. Like that's not who's little girls out here.
Nah, it do be you be talking to these little girls up on here. You can tell they 22, 23.
Don't come from my people like that. Because if you were better, there would be no fucking questions asked at all. You would move on and never look the fuck back. If you were better.
Who's looking back?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you were better than these
sometimes you know how you be having to be like, am I tripping? I know I ain't tripping, but I
understand, but don't come for them because they're here for the same reason you're here. So don't look at them and say these little girls, you're here.
No, I wasn't coming for them. I was slick kind of coming for you because how you was.
Don't come for me either. Don't you ever in your fucking life.
I forgot I was talking to the homegirl. My bad, girl.
Yeah, you're talking to the homegirl. The homegirl I got way. Let me not say that. Fuck wrong with her, man. Fuck wrong with her. 29. I gotta remember. I have a platform. But how comes the 21-year-old's more mature than her though? How the fuck that how that makes sense? She coming from my young book. She coming from my peoples in here that and they act a lot more. They handle information a lot better than she does. How the fuck does that even make sense? Y'all see what I'm saying, bro? People like why? Yeah, that's why I couldn't do it. Yeah, I gotta chill. I can't say what I really wanted to say. I gotta chill. She mad at me because her nigga doing her wrong. Y'all see how they be so quick to come at me, but they won't be quick enough to come at their own mans, bro. I don't understand what, man. I don't understand, man. I wish they would keep the same energy with these niggas, man. Like they be so quick to call niggas sassy or and this, that, and the third. But the niggas that be playing in their face for years, they ain't the same thing though. Y'all see what I'm saying? I know if I tell her about her mother, I'm wrong, right? If I tell him about your mother, I'm wrong, right? Okay. No. What's good, man? What's good?
Shit, I accidentally pressed it, but I have a story. I need your perspective as well.
Okay. All right. What's the word?
How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. What's the word?
Okay, so I'm 25. I need to give you the full scope. 25, never been on a date, never been kissed, never had a boyfriend, only one situationship in my whole life. Right? Which I saw him yesterday. This has been going on for a year. So I just need to know, because I can't ask him.
It's been going on for a year.
Yeah, this is why I'm a bit.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's been going on for a year? Explain that to me.
How do I put this? It's sneaky link ups. I don't even know his last name, but it's been about 9 times where I've just met up with him to do the nasty.
And that's your first
sneaky link. Okay, let me explain how this even happened, because this is a unique story. This is unheard of.
Okay, I'm going myself and you explain.
Thank you. So October last year, right? This is my own fault. I went into a little bush, a park near my house. You can't see anyone coming in, and there's only one way out. So I go there, my fault. I'm smoking on the Zar, having a good time, trying to release. And I'm a woman of God, clearly, because I pick and choose. So I was in a really bad, fucked up mental space. My dad just died, and I'm smoking because, I don't want anyone to see me. I have to go hide and be sneaky about it. And then what happens? A man appears. A man in all black. Me, my dumbass, I think I'm having an apparition. And so I start talking to him. I already told him, my dad passed. That's why I'm here, blah, blah, blah. And then gave him my number. First mistake. And then a week later, we met up. One thing led to another. And same bush. Gave him the guac 3000. Not proud of that. But because that set the stage, that was our first link up, I already knew it was some sneaky link type shit. So every time I felt
Wait, hold on. So you meet a random man at the park and you do that?
Like I said, I was not in my right mind. And trigger warning, I was already contemplating deleting myself from Earth.
Wait.
I was like, fuck it.
Wait. Don't say the actual whatever you were about to say, because I'm about to get banned.
Yeah, I know. I know, but I'm just trying to give you the state of my mind, right? I know he's using me. That's fine. I don't mind being used. Like I said, I was leaving the earth, okay? So I was like, maybe this is God's sign. Over a year, probably once every 2 or 3 months, I would message him. He would message me. We'd do the same thing, right? Now, I'm going through some stuff now. A court case with my parents, domestic abuse, my mom, my sister, blah, blah, blah. I'm in a low state again, so I messaged him. And he for the first time, he wanted to talk about things, and it was pissing me off. So I finally told him, yeah, that was my first time, blah, blah, blah. And now he wants to, it's like a love bombing thing. So I don't want to use him anymore because I feel like he's using me. But I can't really ask him because we're not high like that. Do you know what I mean?
Hey, he's been using you since day one. How is the problem now that he's still using you? How is this possible?
That's not the problem. My problem is I'm using him too, right?
Okay.
It's a mutual situationship.
Okay.
It's not Delulu, guys. I'm not Delulu. I know what's going on.
Yeah, she's calling it as it is. It's a mutual. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm ready to leave the state. I'm ready. I was ready to just sit on it, but I said, no, let me just calm down. But I'm getting to that state where I just don't care about his feelings and I just want to use him too. But I know if I do that, he's going to use me. I feel like I'm going to be the loser in the end.
So your solution to the issues that you're having at home is to give yourself to somebody else that it's clearly using you, and then to tell yourself that you're using him too. Is your solution to the problem?
Why you put it like that?
At home,
I mean,
it's to damn near sell yourself for free to a dude that you met in a random park, and then try to convince yourself that you're doing it for the same reason that he is. That's your response, and not therapy.
Well, damn, you made it so easy. You just put it like that. I got my answer. But from your perspective as a man, right? Because he's going on like, this guy is for giving me these contracts in his language, telling me to say this, telling me to say that, so that he can feel better about himself, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just laughing at him because he's dumb. He doesn't even know what's going on in his head. But now I'm starting to feel like I'm dumb. Shit.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen over time.
I just want to use him too. I'm trying to get my lick back. You know what I mean?
I'm putting you on some shit, right? When you're constantly giving yourself to somebody over time for nothing at all, right? You're gonna start feeling less about yourself over time. Believe it or not, whether you're a man or a woman, I'm not gonna use a double standard thing here, right? Whether you're a man or a woman, right? You're giving yourself to somebody for a reason, and you're lying to yourself over and over again. Your self-worth will decrease over time. Are you getting what I'm saying? So that's what's happening. You're not really seeing it right away because you're in the situation, right? So I'm telling you, right, just because, again, especially for your mental health, it's not going to help your mental health, right? You need to find a different outlet, if you get what I'm saying, which it could be therapy. It could be, it has to. You have to find a different outlet that's not him here, because you're only going to damage yourself even more. You can keep telling me. I'm gonna tell you this also, right? You're putting your physical health at risk too, because you don't know what he's doing when you're not around. So you don't know what he's doing. Look at who he decided to mess with a random girl he met in the park. Who else is he willing to go mess with realistically?
Yeah.
So you gotta consider the quality of individual that you have doing things with you, if you get what I'm saying. Right? So,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, my love. That's what I needed to hear.
All right, man. Good luck to you, man.
Appreciate you.
It's that time. And it's that timing. It's that time. Yeah, I've been on live for 3 hours. I don't even think I ever went this long for real. I ain't finna lie. I've been on for a good minute though. Oh, y'all got me to 600. Oh yeah. They say I appreciate y'all, man. CMR, you were right. Hey man, I definitely appreciate y'all for that support, man. Showing love for it, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna see it after let me screenshot it right now. I'm gonna see it after I get off though. But yeah, somebody check. If somebody can send me Jada's account so I can see, I'm gonna do a little checking to see if she's cool, because if that was troll or if it was real. If y'all have Jada's account, because I don't remember the name, DM that to me ASAP. I'm gonna get up with her and see what's going on for real. Because that was crazy. That was some wild shit earlier. I ain't gonna lie. That was some wild shit that never happened before. So, if anybody needs a private one-on-one, the link for that's in my bio. I ain't gonna lie. Me and them all been thinking about doing sub lives on the weekends, so I might have to lock in. I'm actually serious this time. I know I said this before, but I've been trolling Jada. What? Not you, Jada. Somebody else. Not you, man. Not you. That's not the Jada that we're talking about, bro. Wait, hold on. That was not her profile picture. Y'all funny as hell, man. Yeah, but yeah, if anybody needs a private one-on-one, a link for that's in my bio. Sub lives on Fridays, Saturdays. We're gonna be cool, man. I'm gonna get up with y'all.